It is time for the celebration.
As I advise you to tread lightly.
Razorway put her division on notice. I mean, she ain't got what's the women? Oh my God! Oh, it's Nene! Nene with a chair. Nene finally caught Razor lacking. She was looking to give Razor a no way back, and she finally caught her lacking. Oh, and Razor with a kick to the skull. Now running for her.
You way ass bitch. You thought tonight was your celebration? Nah. Tonight is your intervention, bitch. So quit hiding behind that championship. Put it on the line. Show everybody that the championship is the only thing that's making you feel important.
You will be fighting for a #1 contender shot. And you say you're the cold assassin, so we're gonna really see if when you shoot, you do not miss. Nene, you, for the first time ever, will step inside of something so barbaric, so destructive that you will have to earn your title shot against the woman that you are currently looking at. It will be you and 5 women on my choosing inside of Hell's Playground. Nene Jackson is gonna have to step inside of Hell's Playground. Thank you for watching.
They say the road to greatness is paved with sacrifice. But tonight, it runs straight through hell. For the first time in 2.5 years, the most feared creation in ICW returns. 2 tons of unforgiving steel. No escape, no mercy, no guarantees. Inside Hell's Playground, 6 souls will gamble with the devil's hand, where survival is the only prize. And one wrong move could change everything. The road to International Spectacular 2 has reached its darkest destination. Welcome to ICW Episode 35, Hell's Playground.
3, 2, 1.
Bare your soul! Bare your soul! Starting again, more that you had, a world unknown, to fall away into the light. When numbness and pain
The road has taken a hellacious turn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome live from Charlotte, North Carolina to ICW episode 35, Hell's Playground. It's a special night, a special event. The arena has been changed. So much is going to happen tonight. Let's get into it. First things first, the semifinals of the Strong Style Tournament will all be happening tonight to determine who will go to the finals at International Spectacular 2 in Wembley Stadium. These matches are going to be crazy. Devin Jones responds to Xavier Prince after getting in his face. Davis Jr. looks to throw out a challenge at Cam Doyle. We will see to kick off tonight's show the excellent open challenge from Damien Hellfire for his UK Championship. We will also see Smiler for her UK Goddess title on the line. Who will face her? We are going to have to find out. We will also be seeing more qualifying matches as Chris makes his ICW return against Justin Prince. We will be seeing Sincere take on the returning 5-star curse, Jake Myers. You will also be seeing the tag team division finally heat up as Tropical Forces go up against the French Foremost. You will also be seeing the Dog Pound go up against the Swag Masters. And you will be seeing Ray Carter versus Sophia after this match was made last episode. The Goddess Continental Championship. 2 belts Kira will be taking on Kayla in her debut match. And of course, the match to determine Raisin's opponent at International Spectacular. It will be Nene and 5 other women stepping inside the returning Hell's Playground structure, which has not been seen in 2.5 years. But with all that being said, with everything happening, the road to International Spectacular continues, and it must go through the most hellacious, destructive roadblock built, the ICW Hell's Playground. Let's get into this show. Grab your popcorn, whatever you need. It's time to get to work.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the International Classic Wrestling Heritage Worldwide Championship.
This excellent open challenge will kick off the show, and I know that music. This is a foe that Damien Hellfire has had to deal with in the past, and I am sure that Damien is livid backstage waiting to go and make his entrance as he has to face his old foe, the man who returned at No Way Back. Red Rocket makes his return to a championship stage against a man who he has fought for a title against Cam Doyle in a triple threat. It was at ICW Day of Reckoning the last time Damien Hellfire and this man Red Rocket met. They were in the ring in a triple threat match against Cam Doyle for the Intercontinental Championship. Damien Hellfire also cost Red Rocket the Intercontinental Championship after he had eliminated him in a battle royal, and I know that Damien Hellfire has so much pent-up frustration after what he did last episode, and now knowing that he has to face Red Rocket for his UK Championship. I know he doesn't even look at Red Rocket as the scum of the earth, not even the dirt under his shoe, but he is going to have to look at him as a cockroach because clearly Red Rocket has unfinished business with Damien Hellfire as he has came back to come and try and take that title from Pure Excellence.
Is the final shot right between the eyes.
The coup de grace might be the final shot that Damien Hellfire has to hit if he wants to retain his championship here tonight. Damien Hellfire has been known to put people on their asses from a single elbow. The elbow is one of the nastiest things that I think I've seen as a finishing maneuver that he has been using. Damien Hellfire has made those descend to hell the way he has put them down. We've seen it happen to Thomas Hayes. We've seen it happen to the man known as the Prince of the North. And now tonight, Damien Hellfire looks to get revenge and do it to the man that took everything away from him at one point in his career here in this company. People have called him a shadow. People have called him a one-trick pony, but tonight it is being shown that this man right here is ready to be more than just a champion, someone looked at as a past prophet, someone who is what he says he is, and that is pure excellence.
Introducing the challenger from Mexico, weighing in at 228 pounds, Rock! And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 254 pounds, the International Classic Wrestling Heritage Worldwide Champion, Damien H.
These two men know each other so well. Damien Hellfire is going to have to prove that his title reign is not a fluke, that his first defense was not a fluke, that him winning this at No Way Back was not a fluke. He has to prove that all tonight, and he does it by kicking off the show. And here comes Red Rocket, trying to fly at Damien with a forearm. And Damien now has the waist of, Red Rocket, and hits a forearm right to the back. And now Red Rocket's in a bad way here. Oh, look at this. Red Rocket gets Damien Hellfire, sends him down. Very smart maneuver. Like I said, these two know each other so well. Last time competing in 2024, so 2 years ago. And now, off rip already. A sin of excellence right to Red Rocket. And now a knee by Damien Hellfire right to Red Rocket. Oh, wait a minute. What is he looking for here? He says, get up, Damien. Oh, wait a minute. He calls this the history maker. Oh, no. Oh, and a punch by Red Rocket, who now catches Damien off guard with a nasty drop kick. Red Rocket caught that history maker by Damien Hellfire. I did not expect that, and a kick right to the stomach, went for a clothesline. And look at Red Rocket, this luchador feeding off the fans as he's now kind of easing up on this matchup, not taking Damien seriously. As you saw, the way he literally reversed that clothesline, now he's just like, I don't really got to focus on Damien. He's not sweating the champion, and now a powerbomb right to Damien Hellfire. He goes and he picks the champion up, and Damien with an elbow right to the leg. Damien is pissed though, seeing that Damien Hellfire is now being shrugged off. He is not happy about it. Damien being shrugged off by the challenger, who kips up, and here comes Damien on the outside looking to recuperate, but now here comes Red Rocket looking to follow up on him, but Red Rocket gets followed up onto the ground. And now Damien Hellfire looking to execute something on, God, what a huge, nasty combination, ending in a DDT from the champion. And the referee is obviously counting, telling both men to get back in the ring. Damien, though, is pissed off at the fact that Red Rocket even remotely disrespected him. And now Damien Hellfire sending him into the hardest part of the ring, which is that damn apron. Damien Hellfire is pissed off, and Red Rocket's not going to let it happen again, though. Red Rocket now taking advantage of Damien's anger, and that's usually what he's always done, was take advantage of the anger of Damien Hellfire. And Red Rocket wants Damien up. Here comes Red Rocket to the top turnbuckle. Oh, what a beautiful corkscrew crossbody by Red Rocket. The luchador is showing up and showing out. An ICW original here tonight, showing up and going off. Making his debut in 2023 was Red Rocket. Damien Hellfire would make his debut at Project Reboot, one of the most renowned ICW pay-per-views in 2024. Beautiful buckshot lariat from the top rope, and now here comes a punch back and forth. Red Rocket needs to be careful. This is what got Thomas Hayes caught up at No Way Back against the champion. And now we see why Damien Hellfire is where he is. And Damien Hellfire is having to fight Red Rocket. Red Rocket is giving the champion a fight, a pure excellent fight. But Damien Hellfire is throwing those pure excellent rights back at him. And now Damien, what a punch to the stomach, catching him off guard. This is exactly what he did to Thomas Hayes, stopping all the momentum that Red Rocket could have gained. Jesus Christ, stepping on the skull. And he flips the fans off here in Charlotte. The Queen City not taking too kindly to, Damien Hellfire. And Damien Hellfire now, look at this. Damien now looks to have Red Rocket up, descend to hell. Red Rocket just got descended to hell, and Damien is going to call it a night. That was a very, very smart maneuver by Damien Hellfire, but he didn't even have to win off of that signature elbow. Damien Hellfire retained his championship by descending Red Rocket straight to hell. Damien Hellfire retaining his championship, almost making it look like light work is what the champion has done. Crowd not too pleased with Damien. Oh my God, this is the second time he's now done something. He has the match won. He's already won it, and now he's going to attack his challenger once again. And Damien now, what the hell is he doing? He calls Red Rocket up. Oh my God, no! Oh, Jesus Christ! Come on! Damien Hellfire showing what it means to be inside of Hell's Playground, and not even the structure, just inside of the mindset of this. And now Damien picks him up. Jesus, no, a powerbomb on the steps. My God, what is wrong with this guy? And a huge sin of excellence. Picks him right back up, though. Not done in another sin of excellence. Stop this. Stop this. For someone who claims they're so posh and so excellent, this is not excellent at all. Oh my God, a GTS right onto the freaking steps. Come on, you've done enough. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God, what is he doing? He charges it up. A running sin of excellence. Damien kind of looks confused, as if he just didn't do all this. He looks confused as to why he's on the outside, why Red Rock is down. Please, let's get him some medical. I don't know why that look just came across his face, but nonetheless, we have more UK titles to defend, as the UK Goddess Open Challenge, defended by Smiler, will happen up next here on ICW episode 35.
Contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the International Classic Wrestling Women's Heritage Championship.
The ICW UK Goddess Championship is on the line. Who is accepting? Some new music being played throughout the arena. Oh, that is the Red Queen. That is 7, and she's looking to put a crown up top her head. The Red Queen makes her ICW official debut on the road to International Spectacular 2. She is here tonight ready for a fight. She is looking to try and take the title from the one known as the Smiler. I don't know how that is going to work in her favor, but I know she is not going down without a fight. And Smiler, I know she's not going to lose that title without a fight if she does. We could be hearing and still or and new by the end of this matchup here tonight on ICW episode 34. This is about to be a crazy matchup, and this episode is going to be just as crazy. The voting poll is there, as you can see. Vote for who you think is going to walk out as champion. And speaking of champion, the UK Goddess Champion is here, and she has officially arrived in the building. Charlotte, stand up for the woman who is currently dominating the UK Goddess scene. This woman has been putting smiles across the faces of all of her victims. Kira Coyle, Fiona Kerr, and tonight she looks to do it to the Red Queen 7. The Smiler is so calculated when it comes to each particular thing that she does in that ring. The question is, what is she willing to do to retain her championship here tonight? This woman is very, very calculated, very, very mysterious, very devious. And tonight, she looks to make the darkness rule over as she tries to retain that championship. This matchup is looking to be a very fun one. 2 different styles, 2 different athletes ready to go at it in this matchup here tonight. And you've got to wonder if Smiler is ready to put that title on the line after only just earning it at ICW No Way back in Madison Square Garden.
Introducing the challenger from Cairo, Egypt, and her opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, the International Classic Wrestling Women's Heritage Champion,
2 people in the ring, 1 leaves as champion, either and still the champion Smiler or and new the champion 7, the Red Queen. takes on the face of the UK Guys division. Here we go. Already running at her and Smiler with a beautiful kick. And now, a reversal right to 7 once again. Smiler is on all 10 toes here tonight. She is firing off on all cylinders. Here she comes. Nasty knee right to the skull of 7. And now another knee right to the skull of 7. Smiler might be having this one in the bag quickly and early if she can get everything done like she needs to. And now, 7 just kicks her off. And this is a very, very strategical situation that 7 is going into, as you can see, because Smiler just keeps knocking her on her ass right now. And now goes, picks her up, German suplex by Smiler. Calculating every single scenario in her head is Smiler, and she has to do that by making sure, she takes 7 out, but it looks like 7 might be taking her out, and 7 now gets caught once again by the champion. 7 needs to, and as I was saying, needs to find a way. She does indeed find her way back into this matchup in the right positioning that she needs to be in, as she has the champion in a whirlwind, and now is, in a bad positioning is Smiler. And this could not be good. Wait a minute, Smiler with a reversal. And now the champion, just clawing at the back of 7. And 7 now, she uses that to come out of the corner and use her major momentum that she just got when she woke up from all those scratches. And 7 now goes for a chop, but Smiler catches her. And Smiler now, and a punch right to the face. And 7 bringing one back. Smiler brings one back at her. And now 7 catching Smiler again. Smiler catching 7. These two are going back and forth right now. Going at it in the second matchup on this show. Here on ICW episode 35. And here we go. Back and forth. Episode 35 is going crazy. And so are these two in this ring. And now, look at Smiler with that nasty combination. Catches her and hits her with the knee. Once again, and now a huge bicycle kick by the Smiler. And now, look at this. These combinations are just getting nastier and nastier each time she comes with these hits. And now Smiler, wait a minute, DDT right to 7. And now goes into the cover. Very smart move by the champion. 1, 2, and a kick out. A kick out, not enough to keep this title match down or 7 down. And 7 has to find 7 different ways to keep Smiler from getting herself back into a position of going to retain the title. Wait a minute, a roll-up pin by 7. Using some very smart maneuvers in this matchup, but Smiler rolls her up now. Reversing the pin. Here's the cover, 2, and my God, almost a 3, but now gets rolled up to Smiler. Here's the cover. Here's the count, 2, and this time a kick out to end the whole entire thing. Smiler is now in a bad way, as 7 is the one with the upper hand, but Smiler reverses her. Smiler goes for a rolling elbow. 7 caught her. 7 now goes, arm drags Smiler right down to the mat. Here comes 7 now. She has Smiler. This is a bad situation for Smiler, as she has been busted open, but we know that the champion loves to bleed. She was looking for a final grin out of the corner, and she was trying to play possum and catch 7. Wait a minute, 7 with a cash out, aka a straight jacket backstabber. Wait a minute, the lights have gone out. Smiler is right behind her. Smiler with a sleeper hold, looking to make 7 pass out. 7 catches her with a whippersnapper, gets the champion off of her, making a reel backwards. And now 7, wait a minute, my God, hitting a rolling code breaker, but Smiler gets right up. Smiler is somehow fighting through all of this with a bloody face. And now Smiler, look at this, 7 is dragging her away from the ropes, knowing Smiler could possibly go for a rope break. And now the champion is in a bad way. And now 7, what is she looking for here? Wait a minute, she has it in. The Queen's Cage. The Queen's Cage is locked in on the champion. The Queen's Cage is locked in, and Smiler is trying everything to fight out, and she does, hitting another elbow, and one more elbow. The champion in this challenger going at it. The crowd loving it. Smiler, she just got caught. She got caught again. And now she's going for the Queen's Landing. Queen's Landing right on Smiler. But she's not done with her. She's not done with her. Smiler is in a bad way. 7 now has Smiler by the hair. And the champion, I don't even know if she knows where she's at. She's gotta be on Dream Street. The champion is nowhere close to capable of fighting right now. And 7 is going to take advantage of that. And she rolls her out of the corner. Oh, but Smiler is back up. Smiler is fighting with every ounce of what she has in her. A punch, whip her across body. The champion moves out of the way. Smiler now, DDT onto 7. 7 has to go and make sure she keeps that ball rolling, or else Smiler's gonna grab it and she's gonna take it to her side of the court. Went for a roundhouse, catches her leg, kicks her in the knee. Smiler goes and catches her finally. Final grid! The final grid on 7. 1, 2, and 7 kicks out. Oh my God. What a fight for this title, and now 7, she clearly wants her first piece of ICW gold. She wants to take it from the Queen of the Smiles, the Queen of the Goddess Division, the Queen of the UK. Oh my God, what a knee. Those knees, the meteor flying from the second turnbuckle. Now rolls to the outside of the ring, does Smiler. 7 comes and follows her right outside, and she is not letting her even take a breath, and she is raking at the bloody open wound of Smiler. Smiler now getting thrown all the way to the timekeeper's area, and 7 has to figure out what she needs to do in order to go and make this win hers, to make this title become hers. And now the rolling code breaker once again. The rolling code breaker from 7 to Smiler once again, and she picks her up. Smiler is out of her mind. She is literally nowhere close to being in this match. I know her eyes are dazed, and she goes right into the pin, dragging the corpse over. Here's the cover for a new champion. Smiler kicks out. I can only imagine how 7 has to feel. She's like, I've been throwing all my best shots at her, and she is still fighting me. And I wouldn't understand how Smiler's still fighting either. It has to be from being busted open earlier. 7 now drops down. Oh, and a huge clothesline for the challenger. She has Smiler once again. She's going back to grabbing the hair. 7 is going to lock it in. The Queen's cage. The Queen's cage. Smiler is locked in on her. Will she tap? We are going to crown a new champion. No. Smiler is somehow still fighting in this matchup. Oh my God, what a match. And now look at this. Oh, went for the bicycle kick, got caught, kick to the leg, now into the stomach, and now it's a huge Stratusfaction. Oh my goodness. Here's the cover. 1 and a 2 and a throw. No, so close. 7 being disappointed, but she can't get caught up in it. And oh, Smiler! Oh, she popped up and hit a running knee. A huge running knee. Points right to 7. Tells her to get up. Smiler is looking to end it. Punches and more combinations, and now drags her down. Smiler is finally infuriated to where she is locking in on this matchup. This is what Hell's Playground brings out of you. For the first time it was ever here, it brought out some of the most sinful sides of people that we have ever seen. And tonight, knowing that the structure is even there, it is bringing out the most evil side of people like Damien Hellfire, of Smiler. It is bringing out the passion of 7. She goes for that bicycle kick. She misses it. Irish whip reversal. Oh, goes for a spear. Gets caught with a DDT. 7 is locking in 7 different ways. And now, Smiler. Oh my God, look at 7 pop it off. Here she goes with an elbow. She goes to clothesline. Irish whip. She does. And an Irish whip reversal. Oh, catches Smiler, who just got caught. Hits her with a kick. Smiler is dazed. 7 is in. 7 is looking to hit another one. A cash out right to Smiler, and 7 is telling her to get up. Smiler with her blood pasted all over the ring mat, all over the canvas. The art has been painted with the blood of the champion, but the champion's blood is making her fight even more. Oh, wait a minute. Smiler just threw 7 into the referee. Desperation. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And wait a minute, 7, oh, look out! Got caught with a steel chair right to the skull. Smiler never said she was gonna do this the right way. She just said she was gonna do this and have a championship coming back home with her. And now 7, though, it didn't affect her too much, but it clearly did, though, because Smiler is blocking back in. The referee is down after the referee had 7 thrown into him, and now Smiler with a back body drop. Oh my God, right on the apron. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the final grid, and the ref never even knew the chair was used. Smiler taking advantage of this situation. Now Smiler going and throwing 7 into the ring. The referee does not see anything wrong with the ring. He doesn't see anything but what he fell asleep to, but you can clearly see the chair on the outside. Smiler now. 7 kicks her in the stomach. Smiler gets caught again. She's going for it. This time, she's going for another one. The Queen landing on Smiler. Goes right into the pin. She's got to be done. She's out. She is out. Somehow she's not. Good God, what a match we are witnessing here for this title. The first defense of this title, and it is absolutely pandemonium. What a moonsault by Smiler right to 7. And now 7 gets picked up by the champion. Smiler goes to lock in the DDT, and she connects it. Smiler connects with the DDT, and now the arm draped over. 7's shoulders are down on the bloody canvas too, and Smiler, no, is not going to retain that title with the DDT. I thought she was still champion, but 7 is fighting, and 7 gets hit with a dropkick so nasty that Smiler has just busted her open. Now, in this matchup, and Smiler, she's looking for the final grid. Reversal by 7. 7 gets reversed by Smiler. Here we go. Oh my God. And wait a minute. Smiler goes to hit a suplex. 7 reverses. Reversal. Goes after the leg. Attacks the leg. And now Smiler. A kick to the stomach by Smiler. Goes for that bro kick. Gets caught into the Queen's cage. Queen's cage. Beautiful execution by the challenger. The champion is holding on for dear life because she knows if she taps, she's losing that title. Smiler is holding on. Smiler rolls through. And hits a nasty knee. And now she goes and she hits a final grin one more time. Smiler has hit a final grin, and that was the final stop for 7, as she has met her hell on the playground.
Here is your winner.
Good God, what a fight. That wasn't a match. That was a banger. That was a fight. Match of the year candidate, knowing what we are on the road to, which is the biggest event in ICW's history. Smiler walks out on top as the Queen of the UK, and she walks out with her crown still intact. I don't know who is gonna be able to stop this woman, but she has taken another victim and left a smile on their face. And this woman retains the championship that she has taken once again for herself. And speaking of people who have taken things, Devin Jones looks to respond to Xavier as Xavier gets in the Reaper's face, and he looks to take the soul of the Jaguar. We are going to see what Devin has to say up next, but wait a minute, I'm getting word Zach Storm has a run. What in the hell? Zach Storm is being attacked by somebody in a mask. Hey, flip that bitch ass over, little motherfucker. That voice sounds familiar. Wait, I know those tattoos. Wait a minute. Is that who I think that is? Is Mike in a ski mask beating up Zach and throwing him into the freaking door, making the glass cracking? He takes the ski mask off, and here we go. Mike and Zach going at it. Mike is livid after Zach put him through the table and held his title up. Zach Storm fighting back. Nasty drop kick. Where in the hell is this road gonna lead them? Because it's their final chapter, but it might lead them to hell before it leads them to Wembley. And now Zach Storm has Mike and knees him in the stomach. And Zach Storm now, Mike fighting back.
Xavier, I applaud your, dare I say, tenacity. Your fire. It's commendable. But I have one question for you. How do you kill something that collects souls already? How do you defeat it? How do you even approach it? Because you see, being the Reaper is more than just a cool nickname to me. Being the Reaper is an identity that I've taken on more than anything else in my life. Nobody will be able to take this title unless you pry it from my cold, dead hands. And that's pretty hard to do. Why? Because I am death. I'm the man that everybody on this roster should fear. I am the person that nobody wants to face. I am the biggest problem the entire world has to deal with. Because you see, everyone has to come face to face with the Reaper. And when it's your time, let's just say you don't get any more left of that. I'll see you soon, son. Real soon.
Chilling words from the Reaper. Up next, the Tropical Forces make their debut against the returning French Formals.
This summer, the world watches. From the legendary Wembley Stadium, the biggest event in ICW returns. Bigger, grander, and more unforgettable than ever before. For 2 nights, championships will be defended, legacies will be defined, and careers will be changed forever. The spectacle, the passion, the chaos. The 2-night extravaganza is back. ICW presents International Spectacular 2, live from Wembley Stadium. This is the biggest show of the summer.
Millions of people leaving this world.
As you can... Oh, wait a minute! Oh, they're still going at it! We are live. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Storm and Cash Out Mike are still going at it. Overhead belly to belly by the Kingpin to Zach Storm. And look at this. Look at it back. Oh, just throw Zach Storm into the garage door. These two have been fighting since Zach arrived. When Mike came at him with a ski mask, threw a trash can at him, and they had finally entered the arena. And Zach Storm getting the upper hand on Mike. Oh, and a power bomb on the concrete. Mike now feeling a bit stunned, as you can tell. And now Zach Storm has Cash Out Mike, and he's looking to drag him. Where is he taking him? Where is he? Oh, into the ambulance. And Zach Storm, he might be trying to send Mike on a one-way trip to the emergency room as he opens that ambulance up. And now Mike, this is not good for the Kingpin. Oh my God. Zach Storm is trying to send Mike on an early trip, and now Mike punches him and hits him with a scissors kick to the skull. And Cash Out Mike stomping on the leg of Zach Storm and now picks him up. Zach Storm is in a bad way. He's on his shoulders in fireman carry position. And Cash Out Mike throws Zach into the back of the ambulance. And now Cash Out Mike looks to close it, but Zach is fighting, trying to stay in this fight that these two have been having. And Zach Storm now gets out of the ambulance. Oh, what a neck breaker right to Cash Out Mike. And Cash Out getting picked up by his International Spectacular 2 challenger. Cash Out Mike is in a bad way here on episode 35. And now Cash Out gets thrown into a car like Zach Storm did before. And now Cash Out Mike gets hit with a lariat. These two are brawling like hell has no fury. And now, oh my goodness. And now a huge, oh my God. A launching of that leg over the face. A huge jumping leg drop by Cash Out, who now has Zach Storm. And this is the same move that Cash Out had Zach Storm set up for at No Way Back. And here at Hell's Playground, he's going to send him down. Good God Almighty. Zach Storm just got hit with a last ride onto a freaking wet side, and the spine has to be in major pain. And Cash Out is fighting. Zach Storm is fighting back though. These two are gonna kill each other before International Spectacular 2. And Zach Storm fighting. Cash Out Mike hitting back. These two are going at it. Ying versus Yang. Zach versus Mike. They are throwing hell at each other right now. But we have a match to get to. Speaking of hell, here at ICW episode 35, Hell's Playground, it is time for the tag team division to be reignited with Tropical Forces taking on the French Formals.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 350 pounds.
Cardo is on the left with the blonde highlights. Sequoia makes his way to the ring with the longer hair. This group, known as the Tropical Forces, they have been making their wave happen all over social media. They have been making their name pop out all over social media. Theme songs. They've been making ideas. They've been backstage. They've been doing the whole 9 yards. But as much as you can look the part, you must be able to fight the part. And tonight we are going to see if the Tropical Forces of Sequoia and Cardo Vinci can get the job done. This is about to be a good one, as this is one of the most athletic teams in all of ICW. They are back. Luis and Jules, ladies and gentlemen, these are the French Formals, and they are back on their return match here on ICW episode 35 on Hell's Playground. And this is not a team that ever comes to play, but a team that is always ready to throw hands. And as formal as they look, they are ready to go at it with any and everybody.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 456 pounds, Luis and Julian.
The French Formals, two of the roughest in the ring, but two of the most excellent in the ring as well. The tag team chemistry these two have goes all the way back to the original tag team division in ICW. These two won a tag team gold when there was two brands. There was a brand split. There was ICW Fury, the blue brand, and Ignited, the red brand. And these two were on the blue brand looking to go and capture tag team titles, that last one standing, but they were not able to do so. They now return to do the same thing on the road to International Spectacular 2. And these two teams get to show what they are made of against one another. A new team in Tropical Forces against a OG returning team in the French Formals. Tonight is about to be one of the most hellacious and talked about nights in all of ICW's history. I guarantee it, ladies and gentlemen, because these two teams are not backing down without a fight. They are not backing down from each other, and they will not lose unless Hell's Playground tonight takes their souls. And the ominous structure, it is looming in the arena here tonight, and it will be in the main event. And we are seeing things start off with Luis and Cardo. And Cardo ducks under, and Luis now going, and look at Cardo. Oh my goodness, the strength! The strength is absolutely insane. And you gotta wonder how this is going to go for the French Formals against a team they've never fought, because they can go and execute and find a plan so quickly, like they are doing right here in this match right now. Irish whip, and now look at that, was going after Jules, and Luis just gets sent down. He just took him out, went for a drop kick, and missed it, and out of the way, a clothesline right by Cardo, who is now showing more of a technical and powerhouse side in this matchup. And goodness gracious, that strength is showing up and showing out. And now look at this. It goes back with the rolling attack, the alligator roll back in this matchup. And these two teams are already going at it at a very fast pace. And now Cardo, he picks him up. And now Jules goes for a ride. Jules goes down. But he sends Cardo down right to the mat with a kick, suckering him in. Very smart by one of the French Formals. And now Tropical Forces is looking to go up against all the force of the French in this matchup. And now a tag. The execution coming in very well. And with great execution has great tag team prowess, great tag team chemistry, and that is clearly being shown in this matchup by the French Formals, as Luis now is going and making sure that he says, no, this ring is filled with the best of the best, and he is looking at Cardo as if he is not, and Cardo has to reassess himself, and a huge and nasty clothesline after that, but the attack missing this time, as Luis now is going to try and find something to do with, and now, goodness gracious. The French formals are definitely taking a good advantage of this matchup right now as Cardo needs to get out of here. Vinci is not doing so well. Oh, but a drop kick missing. And now Cardo gets caught with another elbow. Another attack by the French formals. Jules and Luis are making sure that they have this matchup in their grasp. And here's the cover and a kick out by Cardo. That referee is definitely on his tonight as this is a big show. You cannot have any mistakes. And an elbow by Cardo once again. Oh, and a beautiful, beautiful hit with that huge spinning face buster. And oh, what a kick right to the skull. But oh, look at this. Gets up and now gets Irish whipped into the corner of the Tropical Forces. And now went for a tag, but it was clear that the French formals were suckering them in. And now reversal. Look at this beautiful execution from the reversal. A closed captioning and then a final cut. Oh, and that final cut, though, was not the final chapter of this matchup as the French formals stay alive because Luis and Jules are on the same page. But now Cardo's getting angry at the fact that his finishing maneuver did not get this matchup done. And the legs being worked on by Cardo. And now it looks like the French formals are going to have to regroup. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this. Luis now was looking to, get Cardo. But Cardo saying, no way. And now Cardo, what a nasty kick and then a punch. The combination from Cardo is beautiful right here in this matchup. And Cardo calls himself the Brazilian Babe, and this Brazilian definitely has a lot to prove. And but he just got proven to get sent to the outside. And now Cardo was not having it. And a tag, and now a tag to his tag team partner. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Jules will go for a drop kick, and now in the match is Sequoia, the tropical doll, who just hit a tropical drop kick right to Jules. And Jules now getting hit with a knee right to the face. This is not going to be good for the French formals to now see that the Tropical Forces are on the same page, but it looks like Jules doesn't give a damn about that. And a punch just by Sequoia, and now a kick to the leg. Sequoia coming off the ropes, and a beautiful Hurricane Rana right onto the ground and just wipes the hands clean. But can Sequoia and Cardo clean this matchup up and get the win for themselves? And went to go for a tag, but clearly it was denied. Jules is not having that, but neither is Sequoia with another Hurricane Rana of his own. In this matchup, this is really going to prove where everybody is in the tag team division ranking-wise. And an elbow from Jules. Oh my God, these elbows are coming off real nasty like it. Sends Sequoia right down to the mat. But Sequoia with a roll-up. And could Sequoia be getting them a win? Here's the cover and a kick out by Jules. And now looks to go and try and work his way over to his corner, but Sequoia already dropping down on the arm and now hits a huge swanton. And now this is where the French formals have to start working and find some plan that would make sure they, wait a minute, but the plan, it doesn't matter if it's going to work because a smoothie of blood just got put upon the skull of Jules. Beautiful kick, and now steps over the body, and it's a senton. Beautiful work by the Tropical Forces. Cardo back in the ring dealing with Jules now, and Cardo, wait a minute, is he going for a final cut once again? And will this be the final cut in this matchup? 1 or 2 count, and almost a 3, but Luis breaks it up in a nick of time, and Cardo is pissed, trying to go get some revenge on Luis, who now hits him in the gut with the shoulder, and now goes after him, but he moves it. That time Cardo caught Luis, and now goes back after Jules, saying, get your ass up. He is not playing any more games, no matter, my God, what a kick. That closed captioning hit it. It might be the closed captioning on this matchup. And went for a punch. But now Jules gets blocked by Vinci. Vinci now looking for it again. Final cut again in this matchup, but does not go for the pin, seeing that Luis is right on the apron. So now he must find a way to continue this assault by making sure that he overcomes everything and wins. And now look at this. Here comes Cardo, and Jules just got his blonde head sent into the corner, but no an elbow. And now look at Cardo. Vinci's not in a good way here. Suplex position and all, but Vinci gets out of the grasp of Jules. And now Jules is now looking into a bad way. And he's going to look into the corner, but the Tropical Forces are not going to be able to get this if they continue with what they are doing. And now an uppercut to the back of the skull. And Jules going to Luis in the corner. Sequoia might want to have to try and tag into his partner. But now here comes Luis, and now he's going to continue the destruction of the French foremost on Vinci. And Vinci now gets his face scraped across the top rope. And now Luis, an Irish whip and a reversal into the corner of the French foremost. I want a clothesline. And now, he just is going OC. He is going OC right there, ladies and gentlemen. That man Vinci just went OC on Luis. And now an Irish whip by Vinci. Oh, it was looking to go and tag in Sequoia, but it wasn't working because the French formals are on top of this matchup, but the Tropical Forces are looking to be back on top of the matchup. And now a tag to Sequoia, seeing that none of the tag team taggings they wanted to do are going to be working. And now goes in, with a super kick right to Luis. And now look at this. Off the ropes. Beautiful back moonsault. A huge flip in Sequoia now. What is he looking for? Oh, wait a minute. It's Sequoia with a sunset split right to Luis. And sends Jules down to the outside. Very smart move. The Tropical Forces are going to get the win right here. No, a kick out by Luis. The French foremost stay alive in this tag team classic we are seeing on ICW. It went to go and sweep him from under, it looked like. But a knee got caught on Sequoia's skull. Sequoia with a reversal. It's Sequoia now with an airplane spin right into the corner of the Tropical Forces. And now look at that. Nasty chopping. Oh my God, into a nastier forearm. And now here comes Vinci back in the ring. Sequoia with a tag to Vinci. Vinci is looking to hit a nasty one. A close captioning by Vinci right to Luis. And now look at this. He's going to connect again. The final cut connects. The final cut. Here's the cover. Jules in the ring to break it up. Jules breaks up Luis's cover that Cardo had, and Cardo is pissed, but Cardo on the attack is busted wide open, and it just awoke something inside of the Brazilian, and now he goes after Jules in this matchup. The ref counting, and now here comes Vinci back in the ring. Sequoia waiting on the apron to see what the Tropical Forces can make of this matchup. But a huge elbow by Luis. And Luis now, look at this, go for a crossbody and connects it right on Cardo. Here's the cover. Wait a minute. Referee, look! The ropes are being used and a kick out. Cardo is not playing any of that. And now, Luis, though, is going to show Cardo that he's not playing. These two teams are going at it in the reigniting of this tag team division. And now, what is this? Goes onto the stretching. And now, Cardo, oh my God, the flexibility. Luis's arms are getting stretched by Cardo, who now goes to the apron, points to the sky and hits him with a kick. And Cardo now goes back in the ring, ready for this fight to continue, waiting for Luis, not going on the outside, just waiting for Luis. And now, a kick, and now another one, and a headbutt. And everybody but Sequoia in this matchup has been busted wide open. And now look at Vinci. He has him, and he sends Luis into the corner. And wait a minute, here comes Sequoia. This is going to go bad on the ropes, where they go for double kick to the skull. A nasty kick. Sequoia's back in the ring, though. And finally sweeps him. And then boom, with a leg drop. The Rio Rhythm connects. Luis is out. Here's the cover. And the Tropical Forces get a defining win on their debut against one of the best tag teams in the world. Tropical Forces, Cardo and Sequoia with a huge win. These two are definitely popping off in the tag team division and gonna make this new era feel something that not a lot of people have felt, which is a Tropical Force on the way, and one hell of a debut they just had. But speaking of people that had one hell of a debut, Davis Jr. made one hell of an impact as he attacked Cam Doyle, and now, ladies and gentlemen, he throws a challenge out to the Voice, and we're gonna see what he has to say up next.
Fear does not begin when the lights go out. Fear begins when you realize they never came back on. You all want an explanation. You watched me walk into ICW for the very first time, And before anyone could even ask who I was, I left your IC champion lying in his own blood. No introduction, no handshake, no contract signing, no respect, just violence. And now the world, after this past show, is asking the same question. Why Cam Doyle? Because kings become legends when someone finally has the courage to drag them off the throne. Now, Cam, you may seem to wear that championship like it made you untouchable. Like gold somehow changed the man underneath it. Like everyone around you is supposed to admire you, cheer you, bow their heads every time your music hit. But all I saw was another man convincing himself he was immortal. You see, confidence is a beautiful thing until it becomes arrogance. Arrogance becomes comfort. Comfort becomes hesitation. And hesitation is where I live. I spent years watching people convince themselves that I disappeared, that Julian Davis Jr. became another name buried under old highlight reels and forgotten championship histories. Remember when he held the Atlas title? Remember when he used to be dangerous? Remember when... Yeah, I remember. I remember every loss, every failure, every championship ripped away. Every person who looked at me and decided he is not the same. You're right. I'm not. The man who lost that championship died a long time ago. Every mile I traveled, every company I walked through, every scar carved into my body, every betrayal, every disappointment, every ounce of silence buried him deeper. And what crawled back out doesn't care about redemption. It doesn't care about proving critics wrong. It doesn't care about applause. It only understands one language. Fear. Now, Cam, when I attacked you, that wasn't revenge. That wasn't personal. That wasn't even hatred. That was mercy. Because for one brief moment, I showed you exactly what happens when you're standing in front of something you don't understand. People keep calling me unpredictable. No. I'm the opposite. I'm inevitable. The difference is, you never see inevitability until it's already happened. You're playing checkers while you're convinced it's chess. You're celebrating victories while I'm planning funerals. You think one move ahead, I'll think about the move after your last mistake. Then the move after your heartbeat starts racing. Then the move after your confidence disappears. Then the move after you realize there isn't one. You can't prepare for someone who's already accepted losing everything. You can't threaten someone who's made peace with pain. You can't intimidate someone who stopped fearing monsters because he came one. The ICW locker room, I know you're watching. I know every one of you looked at what happened to Cam Doyle and told yourselves, he caught him off guard. He got lucky. It won't happen to me. That's exactly what every victim says. Right before they become evidence. This company has spent years creating heroes, champions, icons, men that fans buy shirts for, women that children ask autographs from. I'm not here to become any of that. I'm here to become the nightmare that follows every champion into that arena. The voice in your head that asks, what if tonight is the night I lose everything? Because once that thought enters your mind, I've already won. So Cam, you call yourself a fighting champion. Good. Fight. Fight harder than you've ever fought before. Tape your ribs, ice your neck, study every second of my career, watch every match, every promo, every mistake. Bring every weapon you've got. Bring every ounce of confidence that championship has ever given you. Because when we finally stand across from each other, none of it will matter. The championship around your waist isn't protection. It's a target. And every time that title catches the light, it reminds me exactly where to aim. So this isn't about making history. This isn't about becoming famous. This isn't about headlines. This is about sending a message that echoes through every hallway in ICW. So no one is safe. No reputation is untouchable. No champion is immortal. And Cam Doyle, you just happened to be the first man standing in my way. And when they ask you what happened, don't tell them that I blindsided you. Tell them you ignored the warning. Again, ICW, I didn't come here looking for acceptance. I came here looking for gold. And every drop of blood between me and that championship belongs to someone else. Then that's a price. And I'm more than willing to pay. Because this isn't an arrival. It's an infection. And by the time this company realizes how deep it spread, there won't be anyone left strong enough to cut it out. Tick, tock. Your champion has already heard the clock. And the rest of you in ICW, you're just now hearing it.
Oh, wait a minute!
Let's just cut to the fucking chase. Julian Davis, get your bitch ass out here now so we can fight man to man. You try to make a name for yourself off the boys' expense, blindsiding me after I defend my championship and celebrate 2 years as champion. That does not fly around when I know you're new. You just signed your contract here, but you also signed your own death warrant. So get your ass out here and let's face man to man. You come from Colombia here. You must be snorting that fine powder because you just poked the beast and awaken a sleeping giant. So get the fuck out of here now.
Cam Doyle wants that smoke with Julian Davis, and Julian is already on his way to the ring. He's about to go and enter the ring with Cam Doyle, and Cam Doyle already on the attack against Julian Davis Jr. Cam Doyle, he is not in the mood at all, and Cam now with a fine forearm, a phenomenal forearm from the Intercontinental Champion against the Colombian, and these two are going at it right here, right now. Julian Davis explained his actions as to why he did it, and he has put the whole locker room on notice. But he was supposed to come out here, and he was supposed to address Cam Doyle in the ICW Empire and make a matchup that he wanted in his own way. But Cam Doyle came out here and clearly stopped that. These two are just throwing hands. I mean, talk smack, and you're gonna get hit. But right now, these two are just going at it. There ain't no smack talking. Cam Doyle told him to come out here, and now look at Cam following Julian. He's making sure that Julian does not escape him. Cam Doyle is livid. He is heated after the attack that Julian laid in on him. Oh, and now he Irish whips him into the barricade. These two are going to massacre each other here on Hell's Playground tonight. We still have so much to get to, but these two are not going to allow each other to stop each other. They're going to put each other in the grave if they have to. Cam Doyle picking up Julian, spear right to Davis. Davis Jr. is on the ground, and Cam Doyle is still not done with him. But Julian is not done with Cam, and a chop right to the chest. And these two are fighting, just going at it, just laying in all the blows, laying it all down, laying it all out. Somebody needs to stop these two before we never even get a match that Julian or Cam wants. But it doesn't matter. It seems like they just want to fight. They are getting each other a fight, and they just want to give each other that and that alone. A fight. And here comes security. This time not just going to press Julian away from Cam, but grab both Julian and Cam Doyle. Security has grabbed both men and stopped both men. And these two have been separated, but they still want each other's heads on a spike. Julian is talking his smack over where he's at. Cam Doyle doing the same. The good thing that these two have been separated. I don't know where this would have gone. Good God Almighty, this episode has been crazy. But up next, it is time for the Strong Style Tournament in the semifinals. Akira Knight takes on Anna Luger here in the semifinals of the Strong Style Tournament. Up next, here on ICW episode 35 of Hell's Playground. We are going to see which of these two women walks out to go to International. And here
Incarnate.
we go. The 7-continent champion has arrived, originally dominating in her first match to advance to the semifinals. She would then go on to make her way into this matchup here tonight in Charlotte, North Carolina. Akira Knight, the 7 Continents champion, would then wait later on in the night to find out who she would be facing in the semifinals. And that would then be the woman known as Anna. Anna tonight showing her skills already in this tournament, but tonight she has to face the biggest roadblock, not just Hell's Playground, but the roadblock of the Tyrant Incarnate, as she will face her to try and get to the biggest show in ICW's history. And if she can do that, she walks out as a champion, possibly, if she can get past Akira and then go on to the finals. But that is a big if, ladies and gentlemen. We all have seen what Akira does to those who step in her way. The powerhouse of this division has fought women like the Inevitable. She has sent people packing their bags that have had roses pushing up instead of daisies. And she has made those who have come into her way fall at her feet. And tonight, she looks to do the same again. She's done it against so many people, and she looks to do it against this woman here tonight. And there is the Black Flame. Anna is ready to go to war with the Tyrant Incarnate. Anna Luger. She made her way into this matchup after her last win that she got, which was her debut win in ICW. But now tonight she has to figure out what plan she is going to try and throw into the wind to go up against Akira Knight. You know, Anna, she definitely has the nice martial arts background, but we've seen that Akira is a hybrid of things. She can throw out a martial arts background. She can throw out any and everything that comes to her mind. She can do whatever it will take for her to come out on top. But Anna has to feel the same way when it comes to facing the Tyrant. And here we go, these two women approaching each other. And Anna, going for a handshake. Akira actually does it. Oh my God, Akira with the forearm. Well, we should all know that Akira's not that friendly. And Akira Knight with a knee and a nasty clothesline coming off the ropes. Akira Knight suckering Anna in, and here comes the combination of those punches. And now Akira Knight with a nasty knee right to the skull of Anna Luger. And the Tyrant is already in that state of destruction, that state of mind she likes to be in. And now a clothesline right to the back of the skull of Anna Luger. And this matchup has already favored in the Tyrant's hands. And oh my God, flipping her inside out with that clothesline from hell. And Akira Knight is looking to make very short work of Anna Luger as she hits a devil inside and now picks Anna up by the skull. Anna Luger is not in the best way against the Tyrant. Oh my God, that huge throw by Akira. And now she picks up Anna. She wraps around the waist and oh my goodness. A German suplex and now a knee right to the skull of Anna. This is not going to be a good process for Anna here. Oh God, no, wait a minute. And Anna gets thrown off the ropes and gets caught with a German suplex by the Tyrant Incarnate. And oh my God, what a bump kick. This might be the end for Anna. This might be wrapped. And look at that, the sleeper hold. The same thing she took Ryan out with. Akira starting to show her submission back in this tournament. Anna has tapped out as the Tyrant makes quick work of the Black Flame and goes to advance to the finals. What a performance by the Tyrant. Akira Knight with domination on her mind and gold written in her future as she has tunnel vision, ready to make her way into the finals at International Spectacular 2. But now we see the other half of the semifinals. The Island Juggernaut will go one-on-one with the franchise and Xavier Santiago up next here on ICW episode 35. Will Xavier be going to face Akira, or will it be the Island Juggernaut? We find out right now. It is semifinals time to determine the final finalist that will go and face Akira Knight at International Spectacular 2. And this is one half of the semi-finalists. Zaria Koa is ready for war. The dogs are ready to bark. The island is ready to see its juggernaut go against the franchise. And this is the second ever intergender matchup in ICW history. Now, with that being said, there has been some things heard backstage when it comes to the intergender side of things. I actually heard that Tropical Forces got into it backstage with Akira Roxanne Gutierrez. So with that being said, confirmed on to episode 36, the first episode ever in the UK and overseas for ICW. We will be seeing ICW have intergender matches on that episode. But with that being said, Roxanne still is something that Sakura needs to watch out for. As Sakura, I feel like she took that message lightly, but right now, with that being the past and this being the present, Xavier Santiago, the cousin of Aries Santiago, makes his way to the ring, the franchise, ready to go and be a finalist inside of this tournament. The Strong Style tournament has been showing style. It has been showing different maneuvers. It has been showing different kinds of athleticism in this whole entire company. And I tell you right now, I am ready to see what these men and women will bring to one another each and every time they step through those ropes. And Xavier needs to step through those ropes tonight and be prepared for what is known as the Island Juggernaut, Zaria Koa. And that man right there, a part of the faction known as the Skyfall Syndicate. And will the skies fall or will they rise with new beginnings for Xavier Santiago, or will Zaria make a storm brew here tonight? And you can see there's no LED ring post here tonight on the ring because of the structure that will be here at the end of the show in our main event. Here we go, Zaria looking prepared. Xavier looks ready. And here we go, and oh my God, a lariat taking his head clean off his body, and a senton, and now a double down senton onto Xavier Santiago by the Island Juggernaut with a huge headbutt. Now we all know how those Samoan headbutts are. They are vicious, they are vile, they are deadly, and now Zaria looks to take Xavier out piece by piece. Oh my God! A power bomb, and remember, if Xavier wins, he gets a guaranteed shot to a ticket straight to Wembley Stadium to face Akira Knight for the Strong Style Championship. But if Zaria wins, then she gets that ticket. Whoever wins this is your guaranteed shot to go to International Spectacular 2. And now Zaria, oh my God, just brutalizing the franchise here. This woman is made of strength and power. Good God, that Uranagi connects. Zaria is not playing with Xavier at all. And a kick and another kick and now a chop. Just piecing Xavier up, playing with her food. The Juggernaut is not having any of it, but she is willing to play with her food. And let's hope it doesn't cost her. This is Zaria's rookie year in ICW, and this could be a big motivator. Oh, look at this. The ref got in the way, but Zaria's going to take advantage of that with a beautiful fireman's carry rolling slam. And now Zaria's looking at the ref like, if you get in my way again, it's going to be a problem. And Zaria needs to not let her emotions get the best of her right now. And kicks Xavier right in the skull. Oh my God, what a butterfly suplex. And the wings. Oh, wait a minute. Xavier with a kick. Zaria took too much time, but never mind. Xavier caught her off guard, though, definitely for a second, and Zaria is clearly seeing she has to stop playing with her food because Xavier, her food, her prey is starting to wake up. Xavier with a roll-up pin on Zaria to go to International. No, a kick out, not even a one. And Xavier now looking to, capitalize, was going off the ropes and looked to capitalize, but it did not count. Oh my goodness, what he needed it to, as a kick to the back is what counts now. Oh, and look at this. Look at Zaria. Zaria, she has the sleeper hold. The cocaine clutch is locked in, and Xavier taps. Zaria is going to face Akira in the finals at International Spectacular 2. It's going to be a tyrant versus a juggernaut. Koa, with a dominating victory, will take herself to Wembley to face the Tyrant Incarnate for the Strong Style Championship in the finals. And this matchup is officially confirmed. You see on the screen the match card. There is the 7 Continents Champion, the Tyrant Incarnate Akira Knight. There is the Island Juggernaut, Zarya Koa. These two will go at it for the first time ever inside of Wembley Stadium ICW International Spectacular Night 1 in the finals of the Strong Style Tournament. This matchup is going to be absolutely insane. I can already see a powerhouse banger is on the way. And speaking of powerhouses, Sophia got in the face of Rain Carter the Inevitable last episode. Now she has to face her here tonight. This match is gonna, oh wait a minute, and here they go. They're back at it. Cash Out Mike and Zach Storm are still going at it. They've gone from the parking lot to the parking garage. Now they are here front and center in front of the fans live on the stage. And Zach goes for a knee. Mike moves out of the way and hits a huge leg drop onto Zach. Cash Out Mike and Zach Storm have been going at it since the show has started. And now Cash Out, look at this, kicks Zach right in the skull. These two are going to end this story before they can end it at the biggest stage at International Spectacular. Zach Storm and Cash Out Mike don't want to wait. They don't want to have any repercussions. They don't want to have anything left to lose. And oh my God, Zach might have just lost his freaking spinal cord. The way Mike has been throwing him on wet caution signs and throwing him on the stage. And now Zach Storm gets picked up by Mike. Oh God, Mike, you sick son of a bitch, don't do it, Zach. Luckily breaks out. Zach breaking away from Mike's hands. And now Zach Storm, oh my God, what a suplex, flips through with it. And now, oh my goodness, a final cut by Zach Storm. I don't know if Wembley is even going to be the place that they make it to. They've got to make it through hell first before they can get to Wembley. And the actual structure itself hasn't even come down. The fans are definitely on their feet, no matter if they like Mike, if they don't like Zach, if they love Zach, if they don't like Mike, or they hate him, it doesn't matter. They are on their feet here tonight, and these two are throwing bombs at each other. And not the verbal bombs, no, these physical bombs are dropping. And Zach Storm might have just taken everything out of him and Cash Out. They've literally been fighting since the start of the show. I don't think these two rivals have anything left in the tank. It has been literally 6 years, and Zach Storm is standing tall. He might stand tall in International Spectacular. And now Zach has Mike, but Mike with a reversal after Zach got the upper hand. Mike, oh wait a minute, Zach tried to back away from Mike, but he saw he was gonna fall. Wait a minute, Mike, oh my God! Suplex off the stage, taking both men straight to hell and back. This is going to be a war at International Spectacular 2. Somebody get the damn medics. Charlotte, find your best.
Let me make some shit clear. I didn't come to this company to side-eye no bitch. I'll look you dead in your face and break that shit. Ain't no fake inevitable hoe can tell me nothing. Fuck any diva that wants some. I came to take some fucking gold, and can't no tyrant nor any other hoe gonna stop that shit.
Oh, what the hell? Oh my God! Zarya just got dropped. Wait a minute, that's Akira! The 7 Continents Champion dropping Zarya. Oh my God, sneak attacking her. And the 7 Continents Champion, the Tyrant Incarnate, not playing nice with her finalist opponent, knowing that she wants to be known as the biggest dog in the yard. She's gonna let Zarya know just who the hell she is. And Zarya being choked out. And oh, Akira drops her and leaves her there. That's gonna be a war in Wembley. This match was made last episode, and it's finally time for it to come to fruition. It is the inevitable Rain Carter going one-on-one with the debuting Sophia Reyes.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, Rain Carter.
after her loss to Akira Knight at No Way Back has been absolutely heated. She was attacking security guards, taking out people backstage, throwing cones, and then Sophia came up to her, got into her face, and now Reign has everything to do with Sophia's business because Sophia has made herself Reign's business. Reign wants to show Sophia why you do not mess with the inevitable, but Sophia wants to show Reign that she is not no bully and she is nothing to be scared of. And Reign Carter has to show Sophia up and show her out the door by beating her tonight here on Hell's Playground. This episode has been insane. It has been crazy. There has been so many people that have been showing up and showing out tonight. And Sophia could do it against the inevitable Reign Carter right here and right now. The crowned icon she calls herself, Sophia Reyes, makes her ICW in-ring debut here tonight in Charlotte, North Carolina. To go up against Reign Carter in her debut is a bold move, as these two got into it with each other last episode. Verbally, everything has been said between these two, and now physically, they must settle their differences here tonight on this episode. Sophia with the crowd majorly behind her, as Reign, though, does not have the crowd behind her, but Reign has never needed the adulation of the fans. She's never needed their acceptance. All she wants to do is hurt whoever gets in her way. The inevitable in one corner, the crowned icon in the other. The referee rings the bell. Here we go, and Reign, went for a bicycle kick, but Sophia using her quickness, rolling out of the way. And now, look at this, trying to wrench at the powerhouse's waist. And Sophia, is now in a bad way as Reign catches her. Sophia's going to have to do what she just did, and that is going to use her speed against the powerhouse, who now knees her straight up in the back. Reign Carter with a huge spinning elbow right to Sophia Reyes. And Reign Carter is showing absolute domination what she got this matchup back in her favor. Now goes to pick Sophia up and ends her with a straight powerbomb. Sophia is feeling the wrath of the inevitable. The storm is here in Charlotte tonight. It is not something that Sophia wants to be dealing with. And Reign already with her sleeper hold locked in. Locking that sleeper hold in, but Sophia gets out of it, showing her quickness and kicking Reign in the back, catching Reign off guard, but not for long as Reign pounces her into the corner. Reign Carter has Sophia in a bad way, but Sophia is still fighting back. Reign now. Look at this. Sophia trying to get Reign down. Reign on one knee. And the huge strikes from the powerhouse Reign Carter. And now look at the quickness of Sophia in this matchup. But Reign, every time she does catch her, she drops her straight down with a single shot. And as Sophia crawls to the corner, Reign Carter starts antagonizing her with these push-ups, just showing disrespect. And Sophia is not going to take much more of it, but Reign is not going to allow it. And look at this. Look at that sleeper hold. Locked back in. Can she go and make her tap this time? Sophia has the spirit of a lion the way she is fighting. And Sophia, gets out of it. And a kick right to the back. And a drop kick by Sophia to Reign Carter. Reign has been dropped. Reign has been dropped by Sophia. And now, look at this. Sophia may have Reign Carter. She's taking her to the turnbuckle. But no, Reign reverses and gets out of the corner. Reign Carter now has Sophia up. Sophia, the lighter of the two. She goes and attacks the leg of Reign. It sends Reign down onto her legs, but not for a long time, just for a short period. Goes for the bicycle. She dodges, and Reign dodges, and now pounces Sophia out of the corner. And Reign Carter is looking to make this matchup hers once again. And now look at Reign. Reign now backstabber right to Sophia. And Sophia is in a bad way against the inevitable Rain Carter, who now punches her dead in the skull in a reversal. Sophia now has Rain. She is coming at her with everything she's got in her arsenal. Sophia now, oh my God, a nasty reversal by Rain Carter with a huge enziguri. And now picks her up by her waistline. And she's going with these gut-wrench suplexes, and she's not letting go. Oh, another one. This is not looking good for the crowned icon. Sophia Reyes needs to find a way to get back in this fight. Oh my God, that backhand. Pimp slaps her halfway to hell, and look at that. The sleeper hold is locked in once again. The sleeper hold's locked in. Sophia might have to tap here. Sophia might have to tap. Will Ray make her tap? Sophia's fighting, but she cannot last. Ray Carter with a showing of domination over Sophia, but Sophia fought her heart out to make sure the inevitable did not win. Oh, come on. Seriously, the match is over. What is wrong with you? No, why are you bringing a table out? Rain, stop this! Referee, you're just gonna sit there and the referee backs up. I don't think she wants any parts of this. Sophia is about to go through a freaking table spine buster through a table. And Rain Carter taunts to the Charlotte crowd. This is some bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. Oh my God, and now attacks her with some more elbows. Look at this. And now just rakes the face with her boot. Stop this. No, not the steps, not the steps. Don't you, oh my God. Come on, what is wrong with you? And now Rain Carter. Oh my God, oh, the submission is locked back in. Just tap Sophia, oh my God. Somebody stop this. Rain Carter yells to the heavens. And somebody needs to go check on Sophia. But up next, we have more tag team action as the Dog Pound, Mac Riley and Prince go up against Showtime and Swagalicious of the Swag Masters. It is the reignited tag team division live on your screen. And we are about to see this division pop out once again up next here on Hell's Playground.
You know what's so funny? Do you know why I'm called the Prodigy Son?
It's because I know I am way more beyond than being a prodigy. They call me the Sun because I have more potential than you fuck-ass wannabes.
Honestly, thank you. To everybody who thinks they're better than anyone else. Your stupid-ass ego is what built this side of me that no one has seen before. Let's make this last point clear and heard. I will find my way into International Spectacular. Like it or not, death or not. Either way, someone will die. That's all good luck.
What the fuck? What the hell was it? No. Breathe, Xander. You're fine. It's just an illusion. It's a dream. I don't even know what we just saw, but up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the tag team division to fully be reignited with the return of Mac Riley, but the debut of his tag team partner in Prince, but fully the debut of the team known as Dog Pound.
Set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 481 pounds, Mac Riley and Prince.
Mac Riley and Prince are here in the ICW. This is the return for Mac Riley, but the debut for Prince. Both men trying to find their way in this company and in this tag team division with it being reignited. These two are looking to capture gold in this company. Together, solo, but definitely together, as they want to be the top tag team in this community, in this company, and overall just the best talked about. They have teams like the Swag Masters. They have teams like Pure Excellent Cash. They have teams like Tropical Forces in their way, ready to make their way into this company. But you gotta wonder what this is going to be like with Mac Riley's second run, kind of knowing this place, but now seeing a newer generation in the way, and this team being around since his first go round as the Swag Masters Showtime and Swagalicious are back. They are riding and flying with swag, and they are the masters of that exact category as they are here ready, dripped out to go to war with the dog pound. Hood rich. That's exactly the money vibes that they give it.
156 pounds.
The ICW Tag Team Division is getting wild, it is getting lit, it is getting OC, as this is the most OC company out, the most international landscape to ever be put on the map. And these two are looking to put themselves back on the map. The last time we saw the Swag Masters, they were facing Origin at Day of Reckoning for the original ICW Tag Team Championships. And now this new era gets new tag team champions soon enough. But right now, all these teams are looking to show what they can bring to the table. And these two have been bringing things to the table since day one. The question now being, though, what can they bring to the table in this current day with the ICW? We have to see for ourselves what they can do. And as you can see, both teams ready. You still have teams like Southside Royalty, the Skyfall Syndicate, who are willing to make their way into the tag team division and onto the screen. And here we go. Look at Swagalicious just piecing up Mac Riley, but Mac Riley, clearly the stronger and taller individual, showing his strength off. Look at that, what a slam. Almost like a version of the Jaded, also known as a Nightfall that Akira Knight hits. And now Mac Riley, an Irish whip right into the corner. And now a tag to Prince. And the Dog Pound showing their tag team skills very early in this matchup. A package pile driver rolls him into Prince, who now hits a nasty brain buster. That was disgusting. I'm talking disgusting. And now catches the kick and catches it to the face now. And Prince is showing in his debut what he is made of in this ring. But Swagalicious with a reversal of Prince. Oh my God, what a spear in the corner. Now spears Mac Riley. Swagalicious is going off. He's fired up. And something just came alive inside of Swagalicious. And now hits a clothesline to the back of the skull to Prince. And Swagalicious is looking to go and tag in Showtime. And it is time for Show to show out. Oh, what a clothesline. Taking Prince's head clean off of his body. It's Showtime. It's Swagalicious, the Swag Masters, popping off. What a DDT by Showtime to Prince. The Dog Pound is definitely about to get locked up by the Swag Masters, and they keep this up on all a punch by Mac Riley. And now Showtime trying to stay in it, gets thrown off by that punch, and Prince has locked himself into the mode of getting back into this fight. Beautiful, beautiful execution with a F5-like variant of that Fireman's Carry Slam. And now Prince on the top turnbuckle points to Showtime. And now, a beautiful, beautiful counter. Was looking for that leg drop, but it got countered by Showtime, who goes after the leg of Prince now. Going and working on that leg very, very obstructly. He's looking at the blueprint of Prince and saying he's going to deconstruct him piece by piece. And now a body slam by Showtime. The Swag Masters showing why they are one of the OG teams in this company. And Prince is is getting pieced up by Showtime. Getting punched all the way to the corner of the Swagmasters. Moves out of the way, gets it with an enziguri, and Prince has to find his way over to Mac Riley, but it's not going to work now. Prince, though, with a beautiful reversal. Hurricane Rana into a roll-up pin by Prince. Here's the cover, flips over. Showtime has Prince. Prince has Showtime. Both of these men showing great athleticism. Rolls him back up, and a kick out. What a beautiful showing by both gentlemen in this matchup. And now look at that, a nasty punch right to Prince. Prince now is going to have to find some way to get over to Mac Riley as Showtime hits a nasty clothesline. Showtime popping off on Prince, but Prince, he's not going to have any more of it. Prince is not feeling that. He is not feeling the disrespect anymore, and the dog is being let out of the pound. And now a tag to Mac Riley, and here comes Showtime back in the ring. Goes after Mac Riley immediately. The powerhouse is getting pieced up by Showtime, who goes and tags in the powerhouse of the Swagmasters. And now Swagalicious is feeling like he's about to drop Mac Riley, but no, a spear, and he drops him. And here's the cover on the bigger man of the dog pound. Here's the cover of Mac, and Mac with a kick out right to Swagalicious. A kip him out of nowhere. And Swagalicious got caught. Mac gets Irish whip reverse, and a punch by Swagalicious, dropping Mac Riley with that nasty punch right to the nose. Look at this. Swagalicious is spinning with swag. Here's the cover. Here's the count on to Mac Riley, and a kick out before Prince could break up the count. And now Swagalicious has to figure out what he needs to do in order to make sure that Mac Riley stays down. And a huge slam, the wrestling background showing up and showing out. The former football player and former amateur wrestler going in, hitting punches, lefts and rights on Mac Riley. The dog pound is feeling it here against Swagmasters. And now look at this. A kick. And another kick though to the stomach. Mac Riley, pedigree right on the button to Swagalicious. Here's the cover, here's the count, and the dog pound picks up a win in their debut matchup. What a victory for Dog Pound. That was one hell of a fight that the Prince and Mac Riley have shown. But in the end, everything goes in the way of the Dogs as they are on a hunt, being 1-0. The Dog Pound marking their territory here tonight.
Excuse my charisma, vodka with a spritzer, swagger down pat, call my shit Patricia, young money militia, and I am the commissioner. You don't want start easy, cause the F is my finisher. So misunderstood, but what's the world without enigma? Two bitches at the same time, synchronized swimmers.
That teaser shot. Oh my God! It's not a teaser! It's not a teaser, it's him! The It Factor! The It Factor is back! Lonzo Miles! Lonzo Miles! He's attacking Swagalicious! He's attacking him and drops him like a bad habit! Lonzo is back! Lonzo is international and he's taken out the Swagmasters, at least one half of them. Good God! He is back and laying bodies left and right. Lonzo has just returned. Oh my God, he's got some steel steps. Lonzo, he just drops him on Swagalicious' legs. My God, Lonzo, we've been seeing this teaser since No Way Back. We were trying to figure out when he was going to be here. Lonzo on the steel steps. Good God Almighty. Dog Pound has already gotten out of here after the teaser popped him on the screen. And on the back again with a chokeslam backbreaker. And now Lonzo taking his time going over to the other side of the ring as he sees Showtime getting up. And now Lonzo has Showtime. Oh my God, the It Factor manhandling them. A one-man wrecking crew is It Factor Lonzo Miles. And now he has him on his shoulders. Look at the size of this man. It's been so long, almost 2 whole years since Lonzo's been back in the ICW. And Lonzo picks Showtime up now. Oh my goodness. This man is a freaking beast. And now, Lonzo, oh my God, launching him like a freaking dart. Good God. Lonzo just launched Showtime and now he's just talking to smack, saying this is my company as he kicks Showtime right in the skull. And now picks him up again. Lonzo had Showtime up in front of the fans, onto the barricade and back of the skull, dropping both men down like a bad habit. Lonzo is back, but speaking of things that are back, Chris is back. Justin Prince makes his debut in the qualifying matches to determine who will go on to the ladder match at International Spectacular. And we will also, in the next episode, have a women's and men's Ultimate Opportunist last chance qualifying battle royals. Whoever enters and wins will be in the ladder match. It's time for one of the 2 qualifying matches for the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. Whoever wins will go and clarify their spot, and then we will have a last chance qualifying match as a battle royal to determine the 6th man inside of the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. But right now, to qualify before there will ever be a last chance is the chosen one. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the return of Chris Miles Chavez. Chris is back and he is international. Chris has been in the stage of ICW before, but never on the road to the biggest show in ICW's history. When Chris was here before, he fought the voice Cam Doyle, and now he returns to try and qualify for the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. If you get that briefcase, you can cash in on any championship in the company that is for the men's or a mixed gender title. But the main focus I know that everybody has is that World Heavyweight Championship that Cash Out Mike holds. And if they can get it, they will be the one atop the mountain. And I know Chris will want that very much, especially in his return to this company. But that is for when that time comes. Right now, Chris is looking to find a way to make sure that he even gets into that matchup to climb that ladder and retrieve that briefcase. Wembley is going to have a crazy night for itself, but we also have more on the way, as our next episode will be the first one overseas and the first ICW episode ever outside of the States and the first one ever in the UK. This is going to be absolutely insane. I cannot wait to see what is brought to the table. But speaking of brought to the table, a man who is ready to bring everything to the table is the Prince of Wrestling, finally making his ICW appearance, his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Justin Prince. Justin Prince ready for this fight, ready here tonight to make every single person understand who he is and remember the name Prince. He has to find a way to be able to defeat the chosen one in Christopher. And if he can do that, he will go to Wembley. He will have his guaranteed ticket. But tonight, he has to get through Chris to get to that. These two are going to have an absolute banger. It just is that feeling in the air when International Spectacular season comes around. When you see that entrance, when you see every single thing that comes to life with ICW, you feel it, you sense it, you just get that pandemonium, that excitement in your chest, those butterflies in your stomach, and oh my God, the size difference is crazy. And Chris was getting ran out by Justin, who now punches Chris right in the skull as he tried to take the upper hand. And now Christopher has to find a way to get this matchup on his side, as Justin currently has his arm. And Christopher is now looking in a good way, but Christopher now escapes the Prince. The Prince of Wrestling, though, with a roll-up pin on the chosen one in this matchup. Here's the cover and a kick out. Both men going back and forth very quickly, and a lion salt by Justin Prince on Christopher in this matchup. And a highly anticipated matchup. It has been boasted about for weeks. It has been talked about, and now these two get to finally go at it for ICW's first time ever. We are seeing this matchup. The ICW has had a lot of first-time ever scenarios in this company, like Nene Jackson, Razor Wayne having the first ever matchup in their careers against each other, and in the main event of the first ever ICW returning pay-per-view. But now Christopher is ready to return some kicks over to the skull and some kicks right to the back now. He is ready to deliver and return in a big way by going and qualifying. And now look at the strength. And a pile driver right to Justin Prince. Here's the cover. And now a count, 1 and a kick out. The fans behind Justin Prince a bit 50-50 with Christopher in this matchup. And now a kick to the skull. Justin Prince is looking to find, oh my goodness, a huge amount of momentum in this matchup. And now Justin, wait a minute, look at this. Getting ready to hit a nasty forearm and he misses. And now, oh, Chris looks for a drop kick, but it doesn't connect. And now Justin had Chris, but Chris now punching him off, goes for a kick. Both men trying to find something that will execute. And it looks like Justin was the one with a move accurate enough to actually hit with precision with that German suplex, tricking Chris. And now look at this, went for a headbutt and missed it. And now Chris stomps on the arm. Beautiful execution by Christopher. The chosen one is trying to make sure that his destiny leads him to International Spectacular and that he is chosen as the one who will be picked as the next contender to qualify. And that kick was so nasty by Christopher, it might have made Justin Prince think he was already in London. And now look at this, corkscrew shooting star press. Here's the cover by Christopher to Justin Prince to go down. Oh no, Justin kicks out. Christopher almost went to Wembley, but not if Justin had anything to say about it. And now look at this. Oh, a kick to the stomach by Justin Prince. Justin now was looking to execute it. Oh my God, what a roll out of the way. Beautiful maneuver, drops back down on the arm. If you notice, Chris is really working on the things he's noticing that Justin Prince is using a lot, like his arms, to go for those springboards. And oh, look at this. Look at Christopher now. He has the skull of Justin with an uppercut. A nasty uppercut by Christopher. Oh, went for a chop, but missed it. Justin Prince now going for an Irish whip, a reversal. And now Christopher hits him with a deep 6. A nasty one, too. Here's the cover. 1 and a 2. And almost on his way to Wembley. The chosen one has not been chosen by the gods yet. But the ICW Empire is definitely loving what they're seeing. And Justin with a beautiful, accurate clothesline to stop Christopher dead in his tracks and his momentum. And wait a minute, Justin! Oh my God, what a Uranagi on the outside. Justin now looks to Irish whip. Christo somehow still fighting in this matchup, even after just getting dropped on his back. Now goes to the top turnbuckle. Oh, but Justin went to attack him. He rolls out of the way. It's the size and speed advantage that Chris has against Justin Prince. And look at that. Hands on hips while he hits that huge Hurricane Rana. Shoots the guns. And oh my God, that's what you get when you talk too much. The cockiness got him caught up. And Prince being very smart with how he executes things. Hitting a paycheck on the outside. And now a Prince's knee on the inside. And oh my God. A kick out right before the 3. I don't know how Chris is surviving this matchup, but Justin Prince needs to figure out something to take the chosen one down. Went for a chop, went for a kick, both men missing, misses the Prince's knee, goes for a grab, misses, and a shotgun drop kick. Beautiful execution. This matchup is absolutely insane, and these two know what's at stake. Oh, a super kick again. And now this time the flashiness, that swagger by Chris is now being showed off in a crazy way. Hits the shooting star press, corkscrew again. Here's the cover, here's the count, and Christopher, Justin stays alive. The chosen one might not be the one chosen to go to Wembley Stadium, and he's taunting. He's saying, I got this in the bag, and he taunts before. He goes for the kill shot, and he connects this time. And the fallout of this matchup is Christopher being the one that is chosen to go to Wembley and takes down the Prince off of his throne.
Here is your winner, Christopher Christopher Miles Chavez.
Christopher with a absolute banger of a win and a absolute defiant win to get himself to International Spectacular. And we now see who one of the last 2 men will be, as we have 5 men coming from this match to go into the match, and we will then have the last chance on the next episode. But one of these 2 will confirm their spot. Up next, it is Sincere versus the 5-star curse, Jake Myers. It's time for one of these 2 men to become the 5th qualifier in the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. And one half of those men that is in this matchup is here.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a Ultimate Opportunist qualifying match. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, he is the 5-star curse, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers ready to go to war and through hell and back just to become the next person in the qualifying match here tonight. He has to get to Wembley by getting through Charlotte and getting through Sincere. And if he can do just that, he will make himself the next Ultimate Opportunist to qualify for the ladder match itself. Jake Myers has been putting himself back on the map here in this company. He has been making every single person take notice of what he can do in this company after he fought Xander, but then some masked man attacked him. We still have not gotten any updates on who that masked man could be, but that is nor here nor there right now, as Jake Myers is currently on his road to try and get to International Spectacular 2. Jake Myers made his ICW debut at the original International Spectacular in a fatal 5-way match for the Intercontinental Championship as an open challenge. But with all that said, Jake now wants to get back to that same spot of glory and get towards an opportunity that could get him towards a championship. But he has to go through this man in Sincere.
And his opponent making his way to the ring. He is making his ICW debut, the Jet Sincere James Jr.
Sincere is looking to sincerely win this matchup and make his way over to Wembley Stadium. He has to do that by defeating the veteran in Jake Myers. If he can do so, he will be moving on in this qualifying set of matches. But that is only if he can do it. Sincere has not been in an ICW ring. This will be his first time, and he must find a way to overcome the odds against Jake Myers, because if he cannot, Jake will be having that guaranteed ticket all the way to Wembley Stadium. It's not going to be an easy task for either man. You can tell that just by the way these 2 are moving in this matchup. But nonetheless, either way, whoever wins will have earned it. And here we go, both men looking to get this crowd here in Charlotte hype for this matchup. One of these 2 men is walking out and going to Wembley to join the other 4 men in the ladder match. I can't wait to see who's going to be in that last chance battle royal, but nonetheless, here we go. A collar and elbow tie-up, beautifully executed by both men on both sides. And now this matchup is underway and progressing very fast. And Jake is getting worked on. His arm is definitely getting worked on by Sincere, who is now going to make sure he can get Jake down. And now look at this. Jake Myers, working on the arm now, both men going back and forth, seeing what they can do in this matchup to get the advantage and keep it. That is what you have to do in matchups like this, because if you cannot, you will not be able to keep that upper hand nor get the upper hand overall. And a kick right to the back by Jake, who now looks to go and punch, but Sincere throws him off. And now here comes Myers. He thought he was coming at him, and now Junior with a punch right to the face of Myers. And Junior and Myers back and forth in this matchup, already throwing heavy bombs to see who will go all the way in this matchup. matchup, and you have to make sure that you do not miss when you go and hit these kind of back and forth shots, because if you do, it will be a bad day for you to look at Junior saying, come on, hit me, and Myers is trying to fight back, and Myers caught him with a super kick, and now a shotgun drop kick. A huge shotgun drop kick from Jake Myers. The 5-star curse is looking to put on a 5-star classic with a power bomb right to Sincere, locks the hands and makes sure the pin is executed. No, a kick out. And Sincere rolls out the ring. Jake now getting up. Sincere was looking to go and take Jake down, but Jake says no way. And look at this. Oh, a kick right to the leg after getting hit with that super kick. He is definitely waking him up. And now here comes, oh my God, the 5-star curse just sent the jet flying with all the fuel he had in him. Here's the cover and a kick out. That was so close, but not even close enough at the same time. And now gets swept from under by the Jet. And the Jet now, look at this, an Irish whip reversal by Jake Myers with a nasty knee and spins on a bitch. And he, just kicks the back on him. And now Sincere needs to find a way to make Jake look like a fool in this matchup, because Jake right now, now he does look like a fool, getting those two forces to the face, those white air forces. Boom, with a super kick right to the skull, catching him off guard. Goodness. And now some backhands. Here he comes, Jake Myers now. He has him, slams him down. And now here comes Jake with a cover. 1 and a 2. Oh no, only a 1 count. Looked like a 2 was real close though. And now Jake Myers picks up Sincere. Junior, is now getting, goodness gracious, getting Jake Myers caught with an elbow, hits a punch, but now a kick. Jake Myers piecing up Junior with a huge kick, just not laying him up, and goes flying out of the ring after the Jet, the curse does. The 5-star curse just flew out the ring with all the Jet fuel that the Jet was bringing. Now a moonsault. Jake Myers is popping off in this matchup, goes on top of the barricade, and now a frog splash right to Sincere. Junior is not looking good in this matchup. And if this is how they're going at it right now in a one-on-one, imagine what they'll do in a 6-man ladder match. And now look at this. Oh my goodness, a freaking float over senton by Jake Myers. Wait a minute. Wait, look at Jake. Look at Jake. He's telling Sincere. He's telling Junior to get up. Curb stomp. No, he missed it. He missed that big shot. Oh my God, what a rolling elbow. And now a roll-up pin though by Jake Myers. Here's the cover on Junior. A kick out. The Jet trying to fly all the way to Wembley, but now a kick and a more kick and punches combinations, piecing every single person up. And now look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Look at Jake. Beautiful suplex. Jake Myers now points the gun, ready to shoot the bullet and empty the chamber like a Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. And the knees in the back now. Here comes Jake, but Sincere kicks him off. And Junior gets up, but he's stunned still, and Jake goes for a kick. Junior suckered him in, but no, he looked to hit Jake. Jake now getting dodged. Sincere catches Jake Myers beautifully. With the knees into the stomach. Beautiful butterfly suplex right into the stomach as well with the knees. 1 and a 2 and a kick out. So close, but not close enough. And now in the corner, wait a minute, what is he going for? And a huge body slam by Sincere. Junior now has Jake Myers where he wants him in the drop zone, and he drops. The Jet is flying. The Jet may have just landed in Wembley with the ticket. Now a kick out. Somehow, some way, so close, but not close enough. And now, look at this. Junior shoots the bullet back, ready to empty the chamber on his side. But no, Jake with a reversal. Irish whips him in the corner. It's a wheelbarrow kick right to the skull. And now Sincere is down. Jake with a stomp. Jake now waiting for a double axe handle, but got caught with a reversal. Sincere slams him down onto the mat. And now look at this. Sincere is firing himself up. The Jet is on the top turnbuckle. The Jet is flying once again with the frog splash. 1 and a 2 and no! I thought the 3 was it, but it clearly was not. Sincere still gonna have to do a lot to take and put down Jake Myers. And now Owen for a punch. Jake Myers caught him with a punch, and now a backhand. Here comes Jake, rolls through, stomps on him. Beautiful connection by Jake Myers. He has his foot halfway out the freaking ring, ready to strike, and Jake now picks up Sincere, slams him down. Oh my God, what is Jake looking for here? Now, wait a minute, he didn't hit it earlier. Now he's looking to hit the curb stop once again. And Jake hits the curb stop this time. Into the pin. That's it. It's all done for. It's all over. And Jake Myers is not going to Wembley because the match is still continuing. Jake Myers. Oh my God, wait a minute. He has him back on the shoulder. TKO by Jake. Oh, and Jake Myers looking ready to end it. Looking ready to empty the chamber once again. Can he do it this time? Jake picks him back up. And now the back swing from Jake Myers. Oh, wait, no, he picks Sincere up once again. What is he going for this time? Jake Myers slams his face right into the mat. And now Jake looking to figure out how he can fully end this with one more curb stop right to the skull. He's going to do it. He's going to get it. Jake Myers is going to nowhere. He is not finding anywhere to go. You've got to be kidding me, but Jake is going for it. No, wait a minute. Sincere with a reversal. It sincerely lays the knee into the skull of the 5-star curse. The Jet now is firing himself up with fuel. And now here comes, oh, wait a minute, a reversal by Jake. A kick to the stomach. Jake now, double axe head to the back, kick, and slams him down. And Jake Myers is ready for an accurate hit in this matchup. Goes to the arm. Now look at Jake going to the leg of Sincere. He's looking to make him tap. Will he make him tap out? Will Sincere tap out? Is Junior gonna tap out to Myers as he has the leg? He has the one-legged Boston Crab with the arm locked in, and no. Jake gets reversed and he kicks him. Wait a minute, picks him up now. Look at Jake in a bad position. Oh my God, right on the ribs. The ribs of Jake Myers. Wait a minute, no! Roll up pin by Jake. Going, is he going? Jake Myers has him. Oh, and a kick out. So close, but so far. Jake Myers now has to find some way to make sure he can overcome the odds of the Jet. And now look at this, going for a suplex, bounces off the ropes and slings him back into the ring. Jake Myers now, swanton bomb onto the Jet. Here's the cover. Junior might be done, Myers might be up. Here's the cover, and almost a 3, but not one of a 3. Oh my God, I don't understand how Sincere is still fighting in this matchup. Junior now, oh wait a minute, caught the leg, elbow, and now look at this, going for an Irish whip, reversed by Jake into the corner. Jake has him with a forearm. Jake Myers charging himself up, shotgun drop kick with the knees. The knees with a shotgun drop kick, and look at that, the knees in the face. He rolls him out of the corner, beautiful execution, and now the one-legged trap, by Jake, his old submission maneuver. Is he gonna make him tap? And he does. Jake is going to Wembley.
Here is your winner, the 5-star curse, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers will join 4 other competitors, and we now wait to see who the 6th will be. But Jake has confirmed his ticket to Wembley Stadium. One hell of a match these two put on. Myers and Junior with one hell of a fight. And Myers has confirmed himself a ticket, first class, to the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. And speaking of opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we will be seeing the open hunt of Xander Cross for his 50 States Championship as it returns here tonight. Who will answer the challenge? We are about to find out in a matter of moments. But before we do that, we hear from Nene Jackson.
5 women, 1 playground. See, I'm not stepping into this match for attention. I'm stepping into this match because I got unfinished business. But don't get it twisted. I'm not winning it for the conversation. I'm winning it for me. Because while everybody else is chasing a dream, I'm collecting exactly what belongs to me. Razor, keep that ICW Goddess Championship warm. Sit there, cradle that gold, smile for the cameras, fix your hair, touch up your lipstick. You can hold that title until your makeup melts off your face, because I'm coming to take it, not borrow it, not admire it, take it. And after Hell's Playground, there won't be any more debates about who's next. There'll only be one question. How long can Razor survive before the cold assassin puts her ass on ice? 5 women stand in my way, and all 5 women are about to learn the same lesson. When you step into Nene Jackson playground, you don't play, you lose.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the International Classic Wrestling United States Championship.
It is open hunt time for the 50 States Championship. The man who will face Murder Mariah for that championship at International Spectacular 2, Xander Cross, but he goes up against the debuting Joe B. Angels. The cold-blooded assassin looks to take gold here tonight on his first night on the road to International Spectacular here live in Charlotte, North Carolina. And he must do so by defeating the man who has definitely been seeming a bit off since his last interaction with Murder Mariah and Xander Cross. I don't really know what's been going on with Xander, what's been in his mindset, but Xander Cross is going to have to get through it if he wants to retain his championship and go and face Murder Mariah in what he calls a Wolf's Den match at International Spectacular 2. And the only way he gets to do that is if he gets to come out on top with the 50 States Championship. Now, we have not seen a lot of Angels, and quite frankly, he being a signing here in ICW is definitely a big marquee moment. But this career of his is only just getting started, and the cold-blooded assassin is ready to find his way in this company. And if he can do just that, he can probably walk out with the gold here tonight. We are going to definitely see what Xander he's going up against. Is he going up against the Xander we've been seeing, or is he going to go up against the Xander who's currently in his own head and making his own roadblocks? We are going to have to find out when this 50 States Championship match does happen here tonight, live from Charlotte, North Carolina. This is ICW Hell's Playground, and as it is Friday with this episode dropping, go check out Cash Out Mike's newest song, What's the Issue, with the beat made by King Geo, all of it mixed and mastered by Cash Out Mike. Go check that out on all streaming platforms. CA $HOUTMIKE. That is what you must search up. But now it is time for Xander Cross to find a way to search for a victory to retain the 50 States Championship that he has been holding since ICW's revival. If he can do it, he will be the man that is talked about and walks out as champion. And there is the one, the only, the werewolf, the 50 States Champion, Xander effing Cross. Now, Xander Cross, a little fact about this style of show, this whole entire horizon. Xander Cross was actually on the original pay-per-view known as Hell's Playground. He has now been the only person to be on the pay-per-view and the special of ICW Hell's Playground. Tonight, Hell's Playground gets to be the place where Xander could possibly take away that asterisk next to his name. If you remember back when ICW was first around, Xavier Santiago actually was in the business of Xander Cross after eliminating him from the first ever Last One Standing Rumble, and Xander Cross would lose the match for the Grand Trophy World Championship because of Xavier. Tonight he gets to remove that asterisk off his record and try to defend his championship.
Joe Angel! And his opponent, from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds, the International Classic Wrestling United States Champion, the Savior, Xander Cross!
The 50 States Championship raised high in the air by our referee. Xander seems to be cool, calm, and collected. Angels looking to get himself readied up for this matchup. Here we go. The bell has rung, and here we go. Xander not going to let this new up-and-comer get in his way and just tosses him. And Xander now gets forearmed in the face. And here comes Angels at Cross. But Cross now, oh, look at that knee and a nasty lariat to end that combination. And a kick right to the skull, though, by Angels to come back at Xander. Now, the thing about this is, when I say what Xander are we going to get, it looks like Xander is being very calm. He's being cool. He's being collected the way he's been. And that is a good sign. I mean, granted, either way, a Xander Cross that is motivated is never a good sign for his opponent, because this is what happens with a Doomsday Saito dropping down Angels. But Xander has clearly started to get a bit affected by the words and the actions of Murder Mirai, to where these two had a whole fight, and now a spike DDT right to Angels. These two had a whole fight last episode, dropping Murder, but since something was off, Xander, he could, and now Xander all day has been just kind of trying to figure out what is going on, and Xander looks into the crowd, almost animalistic like it. Oh my goodness! Xander's starting to stalk, almost as if he is stalking his prey. And Xander Cross went for the spear, but got thrown halfway almost out the ring like a dart. And now Angels gets Irish whipped by the champion. Oh, and now a kick into the stomach, a reversal, and Xander Cross with a punch right to the face. And now Xander, oh wait a minute, Xander locking in the guillotine chokehold. He locks that guillotine in, and Xander gets in the tap. We've seen a lot of submission wins here tonight on the road to International Spectacular, but Angels drop Xander down. And oh, look at that, Angels going for a chop just a bit too early, getting overzealous with his strikes, and that is not what you want to do. For someone who calls himself the cold-blooded assassin, you cannot make mistakes like that. And Xander Cross, oh, wait a minute, Angels is not going to take it lightly. He is not going to go down. Oh, quietly, he will go down swinging and on his sword. And Angels is looking to yell off into the crowd, and Angels drops the champion. And you cannot win by countout. I mean, you can, but you will not have the championship in your favor. The only person that gets that is the champion with championship rules. And now an Irish whip. Oh, wait a minute. Angel stops himself, though. Xander's not liking that at all, so he's going to keep beating on the back with forearms. And Xander Cross now looking to go for something. Oh, my God. A beautiful spinning variation of a bulldog by Xander Cross. Xander Cross has definitely been showing himself more in a very articulate manner in these matches that he's been having with these open hunts. But tonight, something seems a bit more animalistic about the champion. Oh, and Angels is looking to make that animalistic side of Xander get put down like a dog, like Old Yeller, but he moves out of the way, sensing it, oh, and a headbutt right to the skull of Angels. Xander Cross now is feeling it. Oh my God, a cross out. The cross cutter by Xander Cross. Either way, he just crossed him off the list. And Angels, the cold-blooded assassin, tasted his blood. Xander smelled it, and he captured a win from it. Xander Cross feeling proud of himself. Another historic win in this title reign by Xander effing Cross. And that is what you have to do as champion. Xander has defended that title almost every single episode since he has gotten it. No matter what has been in his way, since he's gotten that title, he has put it back on the top where it feels as prestigious as it has, with the names like Keon Kodo, who have put it at the top before Xander has done it in his own way. But wait a minute, Xander just grabbed Angels from the outside. Oh, Angels was on the outside. Xander picked him back up and brought him back in the ring. What the hell is Xander attacking him for? He won the match. What is he doing? Xander, oh God! Xander, oh my, he has a different look in his eye, and Xander's just abusing this man. Oh my God! What the hell is wrong with Xander? I don't even think Xander knows. Where is he going? What the hell is happening right now? Xander trying to stop himself, but he's just running to the backstage area. And Xander, he cut our cameras. He's gone backstage, and now who is that? Xander's abusing one of our security guards. He has him in powerbomb position. What the hell? What is he doing? Xander powerbombing it onto the table. Oh my God. I don't know what that fight with Murda did to Xander, but something is definitely wrong. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, speaking of titles and defending champions, it was a very big situation last week in the locker room when the show was going on between two-champ Kira and her challenger tonight, Kayla. They were going at it backstage. It was overheard, and now Kira's first defense will be against Kayla here tonight. Can she survive hell, or will a playground absorb the title reign?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the International Classic Wrestling Women's Intercontinental Championship.
It is co-main event time here on ICW episode 35, Hell's Playground. And it is a matchup that was made backstage on the last episode after the confrontation between the Vision Barb Kayla and the woman she faces here tonight in Two Belts Kira. We're going at it backstage, overheard by the security and the ICW management crew. And now tonight, Kayla gets to back her words up as well as Kira in a one-on-one matchup for the Goddess Continental Championship. This title was won at No Way Back against Roxanne Gutierrez by Sakura in what people are calling match of the year. These two women have been putting it all on the line, have been making everybody talk about what they can bring to the table and what this Goddess division has brought to the table, having their peers say they are proud of them. But tonight, Kayla can take all of that away from Sakura with one simple submission or pinfall on the champion. And out of the shadows and into the spotlight once again, accompanied to the ring by the other half of the Goddess Tag Team Champions. It is Sakura, the Twisted Princess of the ATL, coming with both titles as Kiri Pierce, her sister-in-arms, the other half of the Tag Team Champions, comes to ringside with her, ready to see her go to war. These two women have been making waves all around this company, and now Kira tonight has to prove why she is the ICW Goddess Tag Team and Goddess Continental Champion. And if she can do that, she proves once again why she is one of the most talked about in the world. Sakura is ready to go through hell and back to retain her championship. The question remaining, is Kayla ready to do what she needs to do to take that title away from Kira here tonight?
Introducing the challenger from Charlotte, North Carolina, and her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, the International Classic Wrestling Women's Intercontinental Champion and one half of the International Classic Wrestling Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Princess Alki.
Both champion and challenger have been announced. The referee has taken the championship away from Kira, and that could possibly be what it stays like tonight, is a championship taken away from her record. Kira's first match in ICW was at Revival against Kiri, her sister, Razor Wayne, and the woman who will be stepping into Hell's Playground tonight against 5 other women in our main event, Nene the Cold Assassin Jackson. And look at these two getting in each other's faces, saying whatever last words they have for each other here in this co-main event. And look at this, Kayla already trying to throw Kiri off by tucking and rolling backwards, but the former cheerleader saw that coming a mile away, considering she had to do so many things like that before, and that cheerleading background is coming into play fully. And Kira, early on in her career, was showing up and showing out, whether it was high school, whether it was in, the smaller departments of the wrestling world. She now gets to show up on the biggest stages in ICW. And right now, she's getting shown up and shown out on by Kayla. The Vision Barb is showing exactly why she is who she says she is, and why she has been signed to ICW, and a rolling neck breaker by the challenger. Beautiful execution right into a pin. The ref is there, but a kick out, not even a 1 for the challenger. The champion is staying on her toes tonight, but she is definitely on her back right now. It is not a good look for the champion to stay in this position for this long, because if she does so, this title could definitely be going to a new owner here tonight. And went for a neck breaker off the second rope. Kira moves out of the way. Kira yells to the heavens here in Charlotte, North Carolina, even though she is going through hell to retain this championship. And now Kira picks up Kayla. Look at the combination from the champion. Nice clothesline, taking down the Vision Barb. And now here goes, Kira with some aggression right there. And Kira is showing a different side, maybe showing some anger after what happened with Roxanne Gutierrez, trying to torment her throughout the weeks. And now a slap by the champion. And look at that, went to go and taunt, but you can't taunt in such a big, momentous occasion. And now went and hit a chop, but it didn't fully affect, as Kayla is now back on the attack with a nasty spin right to the champion. And now Kayla, she's on the top turnbuckle. The Vision Barb has something in mind. She has a vision set ready to go, and she's going for that code breaker. That's usually what Kira hits, but Kayla tonight using it for her arsenal as well, and now drags Kira away from the rope. Smart maneuver by the challenger to go and try and get a pin, but a champion using some veteran instinct in this moment, to go and trick the Vision Barb. And she went for a big boot. Kira said no way. Kira is calling up for the Vision Barb, though, and hits a nasty suicide dive to the outside of the ring. And now Kayla is being picked up by the champion. And Kira and Kayla definitely had a lot to say to one another. They've been calling each other fake. Kayla's been calling Kira a paper champion. Wait a minute. She just caught the champion with the Barbie driver. And maybe, just maybe, this is why she called her a paper champion. No, a kick out by the champion. Oh my goodness, Kira with a kick out. I don't think she saw that coming, and neither did any of us. And now an Irish whip reversal. Kira going back into this matchup, trying to get back on her feet, but it looks like the Vision Barb has her in a bad way. Wait a minute. Look at that. Hitting what she calls the Kayla breaker on the Kira. Here's the cover to become your new Goddess Continental. No, a kick out right before a 3 count. The Goddess Continental Champion is very confused about where she is right now, but she's trying to lock back in, and now a pop-up Hurricane Rana by the champion. The former cheerleader is popping up and out right now in this matchup. And a spinning kick, a kick again. And a nasty combination, a trifecta if you will, and now points to her. And she's telling her to come on, let's go. Wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this. And now, into the stomach. And now a huge flip over. And the challenger is definitely showing out, throwing punches. These two clearly do not like each other. And go stand on the stomach and stomp on it. Kayla is showing a lot of aggression in this matchup, Kira at first had the upper hand, but now Kayla has it, but Kira might have it back, and she just slams her boot in the face. These two are throwing haymakers. Oh, went for that huge bicycle kick, went for a roundhouse, hit the rolling elbow, goes for the roundhouse again, and connects with the rolling elbow this time. And now back into the ring, looks to go the champion, and she goes back in. Kira looking to find some way to keep her foot on the pedal, and she's accelerating with the gas now. A clothesline right to the challenger. And now she's looking to call her up, looking to get her up, and here comes the champion. Look at this! Arrivederci by the champion, and arrivederci by the champion. Oh, and a kick out by the challenger. Somehow staying in this fight, both of these women are. And these two are not going to let the other slide, and Kira is definitely not going to let her title slide. Oh, what a shining wizard knee. But a kip up by Kayla. Went for a spear right after, but got caught with a knee. And now Kayla, what is she going for here? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Another one. Another Kayla breaker. Another Kayla breaker on the champion. The challenger is no. I was about to say and new, but clearly that was the wrong state of mind to be in. And Kayla thought it herself. We could all tell, and Charlotte probably did themselves, every single person in attendance. And now look at this. Oh, trying to make sure she's not playing possum, and she goes in. It's a beautiful sunset flip. A code red by Kayla. And now goes for the ropes, and Kiri is looking, and she is not liking what she is seeing on the outside. Kiri now trying to distract the ref, but oh, look at that. The ref tells her get down immediately, and the arm looks like it's being worked on, and Kiri is not liking any of what she is seeing. This is not good at all for the champion. Kiri looks absolutely distraught. Wait a minute! The champion with a kip up and sends Kayla off the top turnbuckle. Kiri being here might have helped a little bit, but the ref is not going to allow any distractions in this championship match. No leniency or nothing. If this matchup goes the way it goes, then that's what's going to happen. A kick right to the face. And look at this. Look at this. I just peeked that Kayla got busted open by the champion, and oh, she's going to that twisted side. She's not the twisted princess. She's not the heaviest hitter for nothing. And she crawls, hits the spider walk like she did No Way Back against Roxanne. And she goes to lock in with a Sister Abigail. She's looking, kisses the forehead, the bloody forehead gets slammed into the mat. Goes for a pin right after to retain. Oh no, a kick out at one. And now Kira is feeling it. She's looking to end this matchup. Oh, wait a minute. No, a reversal. A reversal by Kayla. The vision bomb saw the vision, and she's not going to allow it. Look at this. A pop-up Hurricane Rana once again. Here comes Kira trying to lock in, trying to make sure she stays with the momentum. An Irish whip reversal. No. Oh, my goodness, onto the outside. These two women showing what it means to be a goddess in this division. A lot of these women want to be divas. A lot of them want to be goddesses. You can definitely see who's depicting the which side. But Kira right now is looking to, oh wow, the disrespect of the vision bomb. And wait a minute, on the outside with a Kayla breaker, a single knee Kayla breaker right to the champion. And now she's gonna go for it again. Another Kayla breaker on the outside. The champion might actually be out. The ref's telling them to get in the ring. Here comes Kira. Reverses. Oh, and look at this. Kira trips up Kayla. She trips her up and makes her head hit the LED apron. And now, the apron's already the hardest part of the ring. But Kira now is not caring about that. Oh, backhand. Goes for a kick. And now Kira with the combination. Look at this. Rolling through. Boom! Beautiful execution by the champion. Rolls through, sits down, gets back up. Kira getting in the ring. Is she going to take this down?
No! My baby! Get out of my head! Carrie, no, please!
Chiquita, ¿tú no pesas? ¿Eso es loca?
Kayla just beating the count. What the hell? Oh my God! A Kayla breaker right to the champion. Here's the cover. Here's the count. Oh, and a kick out. What the hell was Kira going through? She banging her head into the turnbuckle. The hell was she talking about yesterday in the match? The match is actively on. What the hell is she on about? And oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this now. Kira reverses. Oh, and chop blocks the challenger. I wonder what the hell is going on in Kira's twisted head for her to be beating her head into the ring post. She's yelling, Kiri. Kiri's right there. I don't know why she was talking about Sky, but nonetheless, maybe she's still thinking about Roxanne. Whatever it was, clearly something's in her head, and Roxanne has to probably be what it is, because right now she just got hit with a nasty Oshi-Goroshi. And now look at this. Wait a minute. Oh, a flipping Hurricane Rana spinning with the airplane-like style. And Kayla the Vision Barb is trying to make her vision of being champion for the first time in her ICW career come true. Gets into the ring now, and the Vision Barb steps through the ropes. And now she has the Twisted Princess. Oh my God! The Barbie Driver! Once again, the Barbie Driver on the champion. Kira has to be out. Kira now. Oh, look at this! The Vision Slam! The Vision Slam! And a Vision that is going to be here is Ed. No, it's not! The Vision Slam was not enough to put the champion down. And oh, wait a minute, goes for it. No, gets caught with a knee by Kira. Kira with a nasty pump kick. She hits that nasty bicycle kick. And now she's looking to end it. She's looking to end it, but now gets elbowed in the face. The champion is not in the best way. Oh, moves out of the way of that kick. Kira now, look at this. Oh, she's about to hit, just like her mama. The Nightfall. Oh, Kayla the Vision Bar just got hit with a Nightfall. Beautiful bicycle kick by the champion. Looks to go and work on Kayla a bit more. She knows that it is not going to be enough. She's seen that from this match. And wait a minute. What is she looking for? Oh, the Arriva Dirty again. She's looking for it. She hits it. She hits it. Rolls through. Will this be and still your champion? It's Akira. Oh my God, what a fight for that title. Her first defense, and it was nothing that will be short-lived, nothing that will not be talked about for years to come. When she becomes a grandmother, this will be talked about to Sky's kids. That was one hell of a match, and here she goes with this damn princess treatment. Pick me up. Yeah, you won the match. You ain't gotta be a brat about it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was one hell of a... Wait a minute. Is that who I think that is? The music's playing. Oh my God, she's back. Twisted Royalty, Isabella has returned from injury. She's back. We heard she was out of the hospital, but we didn't know when she would be back. Isabella is back, and her sisters looking in the ring, seeing that she is making a return. The fans losing their minds. Twisted Royalty is back, united as one whole faction. The sisters looking at their other sister. Isabella looks a bit confused. I don't know why she'd be confused. I mean, Twisted Royalty is not... Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh my God! What the hell is going on? Twisted Royalty! What? Kiri! It's Akira jumping Isabella with a suplex! What the fuck? Oh my God, and now into an armbar! And she lets her go! They're not done with her! The fans in shock as Akira picked her up and dropped her down with an Arriva Dirty! What the hell is the meaning of all of this? Oh my God, a kick to the face! They are literally jumping her! Are they like jumping her out of the group? What is this? Oh my God! These two twisted psychos are jumping what was once their sister out of the group! And look at this! Look at this! Double knees! picks her up. This is sick. Oh my God. And now Shakira has a chair. She's got a goddamn chair. And Carrie just talking, saying, bitch, this is your way of how you return. Oh my God, and she just busted her open. Carrie talking all kinds of smack to Isabella. And the chair is in the way. Has the submission locked in, but wait a minute, look at this. Isabella trying to fight. She's trying to fight and she punches Carrie off. She's punching her. Oh, but a chair shot to the skull. And now the chair's thrown onto the skull. Oh my God. And now Carrie picks up the chair. What the fuck, you two? And Isabella rolls out of the ring. And wait a minute, that's one of the newest signings, Nubia. She has a kendo stick ready to defend Isabella. Yeah, because this is wild. This is absolute bullshit. Look at this. Right to what? What? She's beating Isabella with the kendo stick now. Wait. What the fuck is this? Oh my God, and on the arm. The arm that was broken. That is fully healed and she's trying to rip it out of socket. And wait a minute, that's the music of the GM. And Nubia better get to stepping, and Nubia dips out of the way. She is gone. And on the side with Twisted Royalty, I don't understand this, but the GM is here to lay down the law. Wait! Maddie! No! Oh my God, no! She didn't lay down the law. She just laid down Isabella. What? What the fuck am I seeing right now? Maddie, what are you doing? Holy shit! Is this what I think this is? They're clapping. They knew. This is the uniting of a new and improved Twisted Royalty. A new Twisted Royalty. Stellar Royalty being in the ring for the same time in 3 years. What in the hell are we witnessing here on ICW? Hell's Playground has shown what hell can be made of. And speaking of Hell's Playground, up next, it is main event time. It is the structure itself. In the main event, whoever wins this matchup will go and face Razor Wayne. Every 30 seconds, a new entrant will be entered. Mike has picked all the other 5, and the Devil's Gamble has chosen what spot every woman will come in this matchup. If Nene wants Razor at International Spectacular, she has to win this matchup, or one of these other 5 will get it. Who walks out as the #1 contender to face Razor for her title? We will find out next. But speaking of who we will find out things about, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special announcement. We said tune into this episode for a big announcement. Here it is.
From the very first moment, her name echoed through an ICW arena. Amaya Jackson carried more than ambition. She carried possibility. Her legacy reached beyond the ring as she graced the cover of The Poster magazine, becoming one of the defining faces of this community. She became the first ICW Divas champion, then elevated that championship's legacy by transforming it into the Queen's Crown Women's Championship. She remains the only woman to hold both championships, and the final woman to ever hold the ICW Divas Championship. For 2 years, she stood undefeated, unyielding, unmatched, undeniable. Before there was a goddess era, there was Amaya Jackson. She helped pave the way for an entire generation, raising the standard for every woman who stepped through the curtain after her. She also captured ICW Tag Team Championship gold, proving her greatness wasn't limited to one division or one championship. Her name became known around the world. Her accomplishments became impossible to ignore, and now, the wait is over. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in celebrating a true pioneer, Amaya Jackson. ICW is proud to announce that Nene Jackson will be inducted into the ICW Hall of Fame class of 2026. She becomes a 3-time Hall of Famer and forever cements her place in history as the first ever inductee into the ICW Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Amaya. Your accomplishments inspired a generation. Your legacy built an era. And your name will live forever.
It is main event time. One of the 6 women that Mike has chosen will go to International Spectacular, but first they must get through Hell's Playground. And the first person who makes her official debut in ring, it is the one, the only, the cover girl, Raylyn Cool. This is her first match. Mike picked her to be in this matchup. He picked all 6 of these women, Nene being the only one we knew of, and what a way for Nene and Raylyn and whoever else in this matchup to step inside of something so big, so crazy, to have their first ever big match on the road to International Spectacular, then to step inside of the most hellacious roadblock you can be a part of, which is ICW Hell's Playground. And remember, the devil's hand has been played, so nobody knows which number they are coming out at. Everyone just knows that they will be entering Hell's Playground. We do not know who is entering apart from Nene. We know Raylyn is now in here. And who is this? Oh, wow! She's finally here, making her debut from Toronto, Canada. It's the Sparkling Princess. Ashley Dahl's first matchup in ICW is inside of the demonic Hell's Playground structure. This is a big motivator for somebody, but also something that can demoralize what you think you are ready for. This structure has shortened careers. It has ended careers. People have tried to continue their careers but have not done it. There has only been 3 survivors of part of the Hell's Playground structure that have ever survived. Cash Out Mike, Cam Doyle, and the first ever Intercontinental champion that was ever crowned, which was Barbie. Those are the only 3 survivors in ICW's history of the Hell's Playground structure. We get to see who survives the structure, whose flesh will be ripped, what will happen in this structure. It can be your friend, it can be your worst enemy. Tonight, you have to figure out which you're going to be. Oh, and the next participant, the Royal Darkchild, Sky Santiago, makes her way into Hell's Playground. This is a big, big moment for her. She could go on to go and fight for the undisputed crown of the world. That undisputed goddess crown of the world held by Razor Wayne. And now she gets to watch and see which of her opponents or who will become the opponent for the competition. It all comes down to this. And it looks like all the pods are about to be filled, which means that only one more pod will be filled. And that means whoever the other 2 are, they must start the matchup. Oh, wow. It's time for a return in this matchup. She is back. It is the boss. Megan Amani has returned to the ICW. The boss is here, which means she will fill the final pod, which means that the devil's hand has chosen Nene and whoever else Mike has picked to start Hell's Playground. This is not exactly a match you want to start in, especially knowing that every 30 seconds a new participant will come out of those pods to go inside and join on the playground. This is a structure that many have entered, but like I said, 3 have survived. You have to find your way. You have to choose your moments. And when you do so, you must make sure that you are the survivor in Hell's Playground, because this matchup has always determined a championship or a championship contender shot. And tonight, a contender shot is what will be given. And this is the woman who looks to make it hers. This is the woman who looks to make Hell's Playground her structure. She has been on social media all week. She has been cutting promos backstage. This woman, the cold assassin, Nene Jackson, has said that this structure is like home for her. And she has to prove that those aren't just words. She must prove that tonight Hell's Playground truly is her domain. It truly is her home, and it truly is the place that she will secure a victory and survive and get all of her shots off accurately to be the one to go and face Razor Wayne at International Spectacular 2 for the Undisputed Goddess Crown of the World Championship. That Undisputed Goddess World Championship has a woman's name across it, and that is Razor Wayne. But tonight, Nene not only has to do this for herself, she has to do it to pay homage to her now first ever ICW inductee Hall of Fame sister, Amaya Jackson. We would like to give a huge congratulations to Amaya and hope she is at home resting up very well after No Way Back. But now, who is the last person to enter this matchup? Some new music. Never heard this one. Who is entering to start the match with Nene Jackson inside of Hell's Playground? The fog is red. It is the Samoan Princess, Amber, making her ICW debut inside of the most destructive, hellacious structure in all of ICW. The length of steel, the height, all of this is built to contain 6 women so they can all try and survive Hell's Playground. The ICW fans here in Charlotte are ready. The crowd here tonight is ready. The ICW Empire is feeling it. Hell's Playground, the structure made by inches of steel, is ready to tear flesh in careers and see who survives it once again for only the 4th time ever. Amber and Nene kick off what is Hell's Playground. And Amber looks Megan in her eyes. And now she looks at the woman who wants it all. And here we go. Oh, in for a huge bicycle kick. And Nene sweeps her from under. This matchup starting off very quick. Went for an enziguri. It does not connect, though. Amber now has Nene. Irish whips her. Here we go. This matchup. Oh, what a clothesline by the Cold Assassin, who now follows it up and spins with a DDT. Beautiful accuracy, and like we said, 30 seconds. So once that 10 seconds hits, the next 30 seconds will already be starting. And now, oh, look at that. Slams her down. Who is coming out next in this Hell's Playground matchup? It is Ashley Doyle. Ashley Doyle. Oh, and what a beautiful DDT reversal. Ashley Doyle in this matchup now tries to go after the biggest woman in the matchup. Not a smart move, because that agile bigness also moves like a cat. That is crazy. And now the next 30 seconds. Wait a minute. Look at Nene. Butterfly. Suplex. Oh, she connects it. She hits it. Here's the cover. Is she going to get it? Will Amber be eliminated? 1. No, not even a 2. Just a 1. That would have been a crazy first elimination. Sky is the next person to enter this matchup. Sky Santiago, the daughter of Shakira in this matchup. And now went for a drop kick. Nene actually moved out of the way. This matchup is going to start filling up. Oh, what a code breaker. And now a pin by Sky, who might get the first elimination in this matchup. Will she get it? And now, oh, a knee right to the face. Oh, and a kick. And Amber is still in this matchup. Sky goes to work on Amber, and look at the strength. Here's the cover. Nene kicks out, staying alive, keeping her dream of going to face Razor Wayne alive in this matchup. And now a roll-up pin by Amber onto Sky. Here's the, oh, wait a minute. And Megan, she clipped Nene, but Nene woke up from it. She is pissed off, and all of these women are about to be in the match. And Ray Lynn is the last one to enter Hell's Playground. And here we go. Everybody, all 6 women are in this matchup. And we are going to see who will be eliminated first. That is going to be the big momentum switch. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Ray Lynn. Oh, connecting with a Hollywood ending on Nene. And it might just be that Nene's dreams might have come to an end, but they are still alive in this matchup. And Ashley, oh my God, that was probably the worst move that Doyle could have made, especially in this matchup. You cannot take high-risk maneuvers like that. But look at this, Megan and her niece going at it in this matchup. Nene also the auntie of Sky, Santiago, and Megan. But either way, it does not matter, because at the end of the day, this is not about family in this matchup. This is Hell's Playground. You must survive this matchup. Oh, and Nene looked to go and hit Ashley. It did not work. And wait a minute, I think I just saw Ray Lynn just hit something. I'm not too sure on Amber. And now Amber is in a bad way. Look at Nene though. She catches her, drops her. And like the move says, it probably is the pretty execution by Nene. Can she execute an elimination? No, she gets only a 2 count executed in this matchup. Every woman is in here. No one's been eliminated yet. Megan in the corner. Amber getting attacked by Sky. And now Ray Lynn is going, and she's trying to put herself in it. Megan goes after Amber, and Nene with the DDT floated over on Ashley Doll. All these women have something to prove. Nene the most, though, wanting to get revenge for her sister. Everybody else just wants to be in that night 2 spot. Whoever wins this will be the guaranteed night 2 main event against Razor Wayne for her undisputed world championship. And oh, wait a minute, Megan with a kick out. DDT by Ray Lynn on the Sky. Can she get an elimination? Can somebody get an elimination? Somebody needs to gain the momentum. That first elimination sets the tone of this matchup, I tell you. Wait a minute, Ray Lynn, she's looking to eliminate Sky, almost in a 2 count. And I don't know who's going to be eliminated first. Wait a minute, Amber has Megan. Will Megan be out of here? No, a kick out. Ashley goes after Ray Lynn. The 2 glamorous ones going at it. And now, oh, wait a minute, goes to try and attack Sky to see what was happening. But playing possum is Sky Santiago. She has learned this from her mother. She has learned so many things. And look at Nene getting back in the ring. And Nene Jackson has drawn some blood. She has drawn the first sight of blood in this matchup. Oh, and a backstabber by Sky right to Ashley Doll. And now look at this. Amber floats over, trying to get away from Megan, goes to attack Nene. Oh, but Megan says, hell no. She said, let's ride. Come on, let's go and fight. She said, we still got shit to do. And that's exactly what's happening. Wait a minute. Megan, will she eliminate Amber? Is Amber the first one out? Amber is the first one out. Megan with the first elimination. Hell's Playground, and then a Atlanta Destroyer onto Ray Lynn. And now a cover by Sky. We might see another elimination. 2 back-to-back eliminations. 1 from Megan, 1 from Sky, and then there are 4. And already on the attack is Sky onto Nene. And oh, Megan does not get another elimination. Ray Lynn is still in this. And now look at this. A knee by Sky right to Nene Jackson. There were 6 to begin Hell's Playground. And then there were 4 souls left. Who survives? Here's a roll-up pin by Nene Jackson onto Sky, and a kick out by Sky. Oh my God. Megan trying to jump on Ray Lynn, but she moves out of the way. The Hollywood Divas ready to find her Hollywood ending and get a title shot inside of the UK. If she can go and get this, she will be home, and that will be a big moment for her. A neck breaker. Here's the cover. Here's the count. And oh, Megan almost had Nene. Nene was this close to being out of here, not surviving Hell's Playground. These souls, these are not competitors. They are souls tonight inside of this demonic structure. And now Megan, oh, Nene moves out of the way. Nene looks to go and attack. Ray Lynn has Sky, and Megan showing off some strength. And you gotta think about this. Nene has been in since the first two people, but a roll-up pin. She's trying to execute as much as she can. Oh, the roll-up did not get the job done, though. And now Nene goes and pounces onto Megan with the Thez press. And now Raylin and Nene sizing each other up, and now Nene catches Raylin, the woman she busted open earlier in this matchup. And now Megan going for an Irish whip, and Nene reverses, sends her right into the corner, and now a forearm right to Megan. Sky working on Raylin with nasty strength, and goes for a drop kick. Megan moves out of the way. Whoever gets this next elimination will get us down to 3 people in this matchup. No matter who the Devil's Hand has picked. Wait a minute, pretty execution! The pretty execution! Here's the cover. 1 and a 2. Nene, oh my God, a double kick out. Somehow all 4 women are still in here. One hell of a fight we are seeing. And now it looks like Nene is ready. What is she doing? Wait a minute. Nene, oh, the last chancery submission on Megan. Sky in the corner, and the bodies are in the way so they cannot capitalize. But one of them is going to have to whip for that huge kick. And now it looks like Raylin is going to take the advantage, and she is going to capitalize on the scenario. And now Raylin with a nasty clothesline right to Sky. And now look at Megan. Oh, slamming the face of Nene Jackson down into the ring mat. And now, oh, wait a minute, back in the way, all the corpses. And see, that's the thing. You have to pick and choose. And look at this. See a Hollywood ending. It's exactly what Sky just got hit with as Raylin capitalized on the situation. And now Sky was, oh no, still in the matchup. And Nene with a beautiful velvet breaker. A velvet breaker onto Megan. Here's the cover. Is Megan out of here? Megan is out. We are down to 3. The person who got the first elimination has now seen her way out of Hell's Playground as Nene salutes. Here's the cover. Raylin almost was out. This matchup has shown true survival instincts, and Sky's trying to show hers right now, but Nene is not allowing it. The door has opened. Megan is gone. Nene going for a velvet breaker. She hits it on Sky. A velvet breaker on Sky. Can Nene double down on eliminations? Here's the cover. Here's the count. We are down to 2. It is the hometown girl. Oh, wait a minute. The DDT. That DDT by Raylin, and she taunts. Raylin taunts with a bloody ass face. Oh my God. Oh, and a nasty fucking elbow. That was a sin of excellence right there. Oh my God. Raylin is looking to get her Hollywood ending in her home country. She's looking to go and get it in Wembley. Here's the cover. Nene kicks out and stays alive inside of Hell's Playground. The hometown girl, the home state girl is staying alive here in Charlotte, North Carolina. A punch from Nene to the bloody skull that she caused earlier in this matchup. And how fitting is it that the first person and the last person to enter this matchup are the last 2 souls left in this matchup. Now throws her out of the ring. Nene Jackson is looking to execute whatever she needs to go and face Razor and stop her reign of terror. Razor Wayne is what Nene is seeing right now. She is not seeing Raylin, but Raylin, what she is seeing is the home victory, the home goal that she can get towards the undisputed crown of the world inside of Wembley Stadium. But she has to get through a motivated Nene. And now Raylin in her debut is showing up, showing out, showing what it means to be a diva and a goddess. Oh my God! Oh my fucking God! Through the motherfucking pod! What? Nene's even in shock! Oh my God! The glass! The bulletproof glass! Broken with the skull! The bloodied up skull of Raylin's head! Oh my God! That was absolutely insane. This is what Hell's Playground will do to you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, Nene with a heart punch. A heart punch. She's got to get her. She's got to go and find something. Nene is trying to capitalize. She feels like that cage, that pod crash wasn't enough. Nene wants to execute this with her damn self, not because of a misstep. Nene now. Oh, and speaking of missteps, look at Ray. Look at Raylin. Nene was taking too much time and she got back in the fight. Raylin got back in the fight. These two are gonna massacre each other. Oh, and a kip up by Nene. Oh, but Raylin caught her. Beautiful execution of a Hollywood ending. Hollywood ending on Nene. 1, 2, and oh my God. This match is still going. This matchup, this main event is still going. Nene with a forearm. Nene fighting back. Raylin fighting back. Raylin looking to go and execute a springboard. Nene says no way. Nene runs at her, hits a bulldog straight forward. Nene now with a forearm, another forearm. Nene was looking to fire off, but Raylin caught her. A punch to the rib. Nene gets caught with a DDT again. She gets caught with a DDT. Blood all over the canvas. The fans loving this fight here in Charlotte. This main event on the road to International Spectacular. Oh, look at that nasty ass cartwheel into a knee. Raylin showing what she is made of. She's not just a pretty face. She is ready to get down, dirty, nasty, and willing to fight. And Nene moves out of the way. Nene moves out of the way. This might be a big moment in this matchup. Fez press by the hometown girl. This matchup has to give. Somebody has to give. And now, look at this. Velvet Breaker. Nene and Raylin are down, but Ray crawls away so she does not get pinned by Nene, but she's in the corner. A setup enough that Nene would need something, and she picks her up. She's not even going to go for an attack. Nene gets behind her. What is Nene going for here? Nene, oh wait a minute, picks at the leg. I've seen Nene do this during training. She calls this the target lock, and Nene said when she shoots, she doesn't miss. It's the target lock. What she calls this is a victory to Wembley Stadium for the undisputed title. Nene has locked her target, and she is going to Wembley. Nene is the 4th person to ever survive Hell's Playground. Nene, in the main event of night 2, will go to International Spectacular, and she, the Cold Assassin, will face off against the competition, the undisputed 11-time champion, and her sister, Razorway, younger sister versus older sister, old generation versus new generation, old school versus new school for the undisputed goddess of the crown world heavyweight championship in the main event of ICW International Spectacular Night 2. It's official. It's happening. It will be these two, and they will be going at it. Nene survived hell just to get to her heaven and get her shot at glory. What? Oh, wait a minute. No, what the fuck? Raylin was leaving, and Razor took advantage and hit a cutthroat, and now the Razor blade on her sister. You son of a bitch, get out of here. She just went through hell. Get out of here. Razor drops Nene. And that's what Razor is seeing. Another person trying to take her title. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in.